Oh, the gang stalkers.
Okay, well, good evening, whoever is out there in the land of the internet.
Interweb. Let me refresh the
Um,
page here. Muddy's there. Hey, Muddy, what's up, Muddy? Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters is here.
you know, you know what? Um,
Muddy's there. Hey, Muddy, what's up, Muddy? Muddy
gen-
Waters.
genius muddy. Just saying that you're a piece of shit.
Oh, I don't miss it at all.
Um,
Miss the BS.
if you are part of that, you're a son of a bitch, worthless pile of
Oh, I don't
shit.
miss it at all. All right, we got 7 in the box here. 7. We got 7 viewers. Welcome to the
Um,
Scotty
can,
Schmear
can,
stream.
can everybody in here see that guy saying that shit that he's
All right, we
talking
got
about?
7
He's
in the
part of
box here. 7. We got
the
7 viewers.
scumbags that
Welcome
stole
to
my
the
artwork
Scotty
and all my other shit,
Schmear stream.
and everybody in here and have been stalking me and shit. And this asshole comes in here all the time, talk, talking shit. He's been on here, threatened me before, all kinds of shit. He's a scumbag.
Hey, Tanya. There's Tanya. Hey,
Hi,
Tanya.
Tanya. Glad you showed up. He's been on here, threatened me before, all kinds of shit. He's a scumbag.
Hey, Tanya. There's Tanya.
Hi, Tanya. Glad you showed up.
Okay. I didn't invite anybody. Let me see if I can go find Sassy. She was around a couple of days ago. Let me go see if I can find Sassy. I didn't invite anybody. Let me see if I can go find Sassy. Sassy. I'll give her the link to the live. She did a video 18 hours ago. Let's see here. Give her the link.
But yeah, I had a little bit of a echo there. Sorry.
Yeah, I heard it too. I heard the echo. I can hear
Yeah,
myself.
I forgot to mute YouTube.
It's been so long we've been on. We forgot how to use YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I scheduled this shit yesterday at like
Yeah, I seen it.
4 o'clock, and the fucking thing never showed up. And I'm like, thanks YouTube for not letting me schedule shit. You know.
Yeah, I forgot to call Angels. Let me get my phone. I'll give him a buzz. Hold on. Maybe I can call him
And
live.
like I said, I scheduled this shit over 24 hours ago, and it never showed up. I tried to open it. I tried
All
to
right. Let's see here. Miss
look
call.
through my YouTube to see why it wasn't showing up. It never did come up.
Where's Angels?
And it's like, why schedule if it's not going to show up?
Yeah, it showed up on my phone, but it didn't show up on my computer. It was really weird.
But
Let's see. Recent.
to tell you the truth, I really don't know who that douchebag right there, Muddy, is for real. But he's always insinuating that he's part of this shit,
Live. You're
which is
live.
not a joke to me. That's not a joke. It's not fucking
Hey,
funny.
we're live on
It's not
Scotty's.
funny.
We're live.
And
Yeah, we're on right now.
oh, you're talking to.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
You're talking
All
to
right.
the angels.
Sounds good. See you then. Bye. All right, so I got Angels. Come in.
But I mean, several lives ago, him and a couple other people came in here and were threatening me and were threatening people in the chat, and just talking about killing me and fucking burning my house down and shit like that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck who you are, dude. You're an asshole, and if I ever saw you, I'd probably blacken your fucking nose, man. Piece of shit.
You can put him in some mud, like give him a mud bath, muddy waters. You say, Scotty, why is it not funny? Muddy. Hey, Virginia, how you doing?
Don't even bother muting that asshole, Tanya, because I mean, one day this shit's gonna bite him on his fucking ass. So go ahead, leave it up. I don't care that he says this stupid shit. Don't mute the shit because.
Maybe Tanya and Virginia can fill us in what happened this week. I've been off YouTube.
But
I caught one stream of targeted journeys. I think that was it.
He says he'll be nice, but I really don't care. I wish he'd just hang himself or some shit. Get a life.
Yeah, I don't see nothing really new. It's pretty quiet.
So what do you got to talk about, Will?
So I'm trying to find. There's nothing to talk about. I mean, I got a new hobby. I found something new to do in electronics to keep me
Oh,
busy.
did you? What's that?
Yeah, just some electronics stuff I got into. I ain't gonna mention
Well,
it on here.
if you wanted to, I could tell some of the stories that have happened to me right here.
Yeah, yeah. Let's hear some stories. All I had
Like,
is some. I had one headlight that had no headlight in the truck. No headlight in it in the parking lot. It had no headlight. It wasn't just the one
it all
headlight.
has to do with the
The
fucking
headlight was
neighbor,
missing.
the
The
neighbor
headlight
gang
was
stalker scum have done.
the headlight was missing in the truck. And then I had a few gang or what do you call it, street theater drive-bys. That was it. It was 3 incidents all week. Pretty low key. Now that I'm back on here, the gang stalkers are going to come back. The YouTube is full of gang stalkers. Half of them are gang stalkers.
One day, I was laying in my bed, right? Like it was like 1 in the afternoon, and Rhonda called.
Oh, not Rhonda. Oh shit.
Yeah, and she called and said, "Oh, you got to come outside and look at this. I got something to I got to show you something, right? You got to come out and look at this." And I'm like, "Well, I'm laying down. Can it wait? You know, I'm laying down trying to get some sleep." "Well, no, you got to come out and look at it." So I walked outside. I went out there on my cane, and her son Michael's over here talking to Laura, talking about, "Oh, look at him, he's mad dogging me." I'm like, "Dude, I'm half asleep, and I'm not really I'm kind of pissed off that you fucking called me out here." And so I walked over and I said, "What's going on?" And she's talking to another neighbor. And she's saying, "Oh, well, there's been people breaking into trailers in here, and this and that and the other thing." And she's pointing, and she pointed right at me and said, "Oh, he did it. He did it." And I said, "What are you saying, bitch? What the fuck are you
You need
saying,
to get
Rhonda
a
Boudreaux?
you gotta get a
Fucking
video for her to
cunt?"
put it on. I gotta see what this bitch looks like. I
And
want to see this Rhonda.
well, I'll take a picture of her one day.
Yeah,
Then.
yeah. Just
Wait.
something so you can put it on the stream. Everybody needs to see what Rhonda looks like.
But this that happens where I live, and she's went around telling all the fucking neighbors fucking nasty shit about me.
Does she have a YouTube channel?
Fucking Ian and these other fuckers. What?
Does she have a YouTube channel? Does
I
Rhonda have a
I don't
YouTube?
know. If they do, they're probably talking shit about me on it.
I want to see it.
But
I wonder if is she on Facebook?
I don't know. I haven't been able to find her anywhere.
Okay. So
But
we can't see Rhonda.
her one of her alias is Rhonda K. Stroop. I found that out.
Rhonda K. Stroop.
And some of the other shit, that's just went on. There's been a bunch of stuff that happened to me on YouTube like a couple of years ago, and that has to do with this gang stalking shit, to do with Mike S. Miller, the fucking drawn and quartered scumbag, and John Dillard, fucking just a bunch of shit they've done, and I'm tired of it. I'm not going to keep quiet about who the fuck they are, what the fuck they've done, and all the fucking shit they're up to. So, I just, I'm not dealing with them. I'm not going to let them fucking remain anonymous. I'm not going to let them sit there and screw me over and pretend like they're not doing shit. I mean, they've used video of me to make parody bullshit, something about dick fire and some other shit. They've
some gang stalking news about the
FBI. Gang stalkers. They're gang stalkers, and they're right here. They're right here on YouTube. You see one right here.
All of my targeting has been on YouTube.
I mean, whether he's kidding or not, it's not a joke. He's a gang stalker. What the fuck is that shit?
I think you just stay off the internet. They won't gang stalk you. I swear to God.
It
It'll
has
go down. It'll go down
nothing to do
90%.
with being on the internet. When I was off the internet for 6 months, that's when they were fucking pretending like they were me and posting shit as me and making shit up about
Rhonda?
me while I wasn't there. That
Rhonda
they,
check?
they were probably part of it, but the people that were on the YouTube comic community were doing it. The comic book community fuckheads were doing it, and they were threatening me and talking shit to me on my Twitter. I deleted that Twitter and started another Twitter. Um, they had some shit going on Facebook, something about taken out of context, and they were always talking shit about me on that, and even though they weren't talking about me,
Right.
you know what I mean? And
I'm just posting some stories here.
it just um,
Reading some Facebook TI stories.
but anyway, um,
I haven't seen any good video. Anybody seen a good video? Can you post it in the chat?
I haven't really know.
I haven't seen shit all week.
But I know you had an issue with one living in your house, dude.
Oh,
You
I
had,
know. Yeah, that's gone. I think that's
you,
90% of my problem.
you had that Chinese kid your dad was letting
Yeah,
live in your house.
yeah. He was a
You told
perp.
me stories about that crap
Oh God, man, it was
and
nightmare.
what he was doing. It's just like
It's got a lot better since he's gone. I'll tell you.
we can't let these fuckers just do this shit and not get not get. They say snitches get stitches. Well, I say criminals should get
It's just
prison.
bitches. Yeah, here's a new one. Peace, love, truce. I've never seen that person. Welcome to the stream. Peace, love, truce. On Twitch.
Yeah,
How's Twitch? Is Twitch cool?
I don't know. I don't mess with it.
So you do a lot of gaming.
Yeah, but I don't use Twitch.
I've only been on a couple times. It's just all gaming and ASMR. They don't have much gang talk and talk on here.
I mean, I have a satellite view of my trailer park. I have a satellite view of my trailer park with the people who are gang stalkers in here pointed out on it.
Well, I think they get paid to go
I
on
am not
YouTube.
bullshitting.
I swear, 75% of the people on YouTube are gang stalkers. They get paid to go on here and just
I
harass you.
I don't know how many. I know there's a bunch of them that are messing with us, and what they're getting out of it ain't going to be worth prison.
Angels,
But whatever.
welcome to the stream, Angels.
Hi, Angels. You need the link here. You can have the link. You can have the link.
He's got some show and tell. We need some excitement. The link. Beam me up, Scotty. I need the link.
There's a link. But I know you've heard the story about the next door neighbor and the shit that he's done. You know, always with the verbal assault and the hatchet attack, and he called the police saying I was harassing him, and when he was fucking harassing me on B2K, and you know, and you know his name. That's Ian Cinder, the little son of a bitch lives next door to me. And he's always done this shit. I mean, even though he doesn't really talk to, he doesn't say anything out loud. He's always saying shit through his door, or mumbling it as he gets out of his truck or on B2K, or that. He doesn't do the shit he used to anymore because he knows I'm fucking, I'm not letting it go. But hi, Angels.
What? Fuck you! What the hell?
That must be Muddy You Ho.
That was Muddy, yeah. That wasn't Angels.
That was Muddy You Ho.
So he must have heard us say Angels was coming and he pretended to be him. My ears about were bleeding. That's what kind of gang stalkers you got. Man.
Anyway.
Yeah, Angels always has an avatar, so he won't come in without an avatar.
What do you know is a simple-minded little pissant.
He's going, ha ha ha. Watch, I'll time him out.
Yeah.
Put money's in a timeout.
You'd
He
be
got a
laughing out the
timeout.
other side of your face if I ever saw you face to face.
Give him the hatchet. Give him the hatchet. I timed out Muddy. Muddy, you're timed out.
Why'd you do that?
I just wanted to. It just felt good.
Oh, you just wanted to. Okay.
300 seconds.
Oh,
We'll let him come back.
Doesn't matter. He'll just come back with a different
Yeah.
stock account because he's a pissant.
Yeah, Brandon used to do that screaming shit.
But that right there, that's the same guy that has came on and posted a dick pic icon. He came in here saying the N-word like fucking a dozen times. He threatened someone from the true crime community that it came over to my channel to visit, and her name is Archimedes Girl, and he was threatening her, talking about, I'm going to target you now and this shit, and he was threatening other people, and he threatened my life, threatened to burn my house down. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit, and he knows it.
Yeah, it says, I guess T-Log had a video called The FBI Agents Truth Behind the Ukraine from Lauren Eisenhower. He got a lot of views on it.
What's that?
FBI agents reveal the truth behind Ukraine. I'll put the link in the chat. Maybe we can watch it. I haven't watched it yet, so I've seen it earlier, but I never. I can put it in
the private, and we can watch it. I guess. I don't care.
I don't know if it's any good, but it's Laura Eisenhower. She's pretty good. So it's in the chat private.
If I get a copyright strike, I'm gonna.
It's on T-Log. He won't copyright you. It's on his channel. He won't copyright you.
I'm just kidding.
It's a double copyright. He copyrighted her, and it's his third
rate
copyright.
I'm not worried about it, man.
Yeah. It just says why the FBI is behind the war or something.
I'm not. I have to say I don't doubt any of that shit. Okay, I'm not going to doubt it because they know this shit's happening and they're not doing shit about it, no matter how many times you tell them about it.
Yeah, I guess the comments said it was a pretty good video, so let's go watch it.
They don't, they don't have a problem allowing this shit to just happen and keep happening. So
how long is this war shit going on for?
It's been 20 some days now.
I know.
Well, here's the video.
Let's see what the...
And I'm Laura Eisenhower. I have the most special guest, dear friend and incredible person who I've gotten to know over the course of many years, John D'Souza, former FBI agent. And we're not talking like any kind of FBI agent. We're talking the real X-Files kind of agent. And he's written a ton of books. He's just bringing truth forward and helping people to learn how to be their own like investigators. They can get to the bottom of the madness that's going on in the world right now. He has so much to share with us tonight. And as you see with the title that we chose, these two topics are something that we're going to hone in on. So first of all, I want to thank you so much, John, for being with me tonight.
Oh, thank you, Laura. It is great to be here with you today. I am so happy to be on with you. Like I have said in the past, being with you is like trying to learn to ride a wild pony, and you got to just hold on and get the best out of it, and just work with it the best you can. And it's awesome because we get great stuff out of you. And the other reason why I love being with you is because these people do not recognize enough the spiritual aspects and the cosmic aspects behind these sometimes political issues. Oh, at least we think they're political, like Ukraine, but they're really not. They're really not. They're really largely spiritual and cosmic, because we are in a war We are in a global cosmic war. And so that's why it's especially good to be with somebody like you during this time, where you and your audience have a special understanding of these spiritual and cosmic aspects of these things that we see in the material. We see them in the material and we think, oh, this is just a physical reality. And it's not. It's absolutely not. So, yeah, that's why I love being where you are.
Gosh, right. And I just have to say, we've gone on many adventures together. We climbed the Great Wall of China together. Oh man, I wish I could just give a little collage of like some of the pictures and some of the wildness of all that, and just just over the years, just when all these kind of different events take place, like the psyops or the false flags, or like the narratives that are being steered, and the things that we're dealing with on a world stage level. Here we are with the Ukraine-Russia thing, and possibility of a fake alien invasion. And you talk about the cabal depends on reverberations from these genocide attacks. Like kind of take us into like the here and now, and what's being steered in the here and now, and what they're depending upon from us.
Okay, let me tell you this way. Stephen King wrote a great book many years ago called The Stand, and it was basically a book concerning when the worst catastrophes in the world happened, and it was based on a lot of real research and real events. And one of the things that it showed was something that I call, that everyone calls reverberations. And all that is when a group is trying to genocide a civilization. One of the things that they depend on and they depend on the ubiquitous tragedy that they create, and they then foist upon the civilization. They foist it upon humanity. They have a lot of direct kills, where they wipe out large portions of humanity. But then what they expect is what we call reverberations, which is just the secondary effects of a major catastrophe that causes huge death. Very largely in something that Trump has actually mentioned, causes large numbers of suicides and violent responses from people that you would never, that culminating in completely annihilating violent responses from people that would never be violent otherwise. But they've been driven to the edge, they've gone over the edge, and they just have some conclusory, terrible, violent events, and a lot of self-harm, a lot of suicides. That's been happening in our society as a result of lockdowns, distancing, wearing masks, and isolating even our children, even isolating the children. And there's been a lot of that. The cabal depends on that to happen because they factor in certain percentages of the population that will self-terminate and self-terminate through reverberations, through those secondary effects of their disasters. So that's a big thing that is actually going on now, and we need to be aware of it. We need to know about these things because what happens is when these catastrophes are looming, when they're coming, whether you're talking about the nuclear war that they're trying to get going right now, or whether you're talking about a fake condition that is sent around with this fake medicine. I'm trying to talk in covered terms here.
When you sign language.
Yes, when you get the
so YouTube don't strike them.
They are expecting and hoping for those secondary effects to terminate a certain percentage of the population after the fact, like roughly like 4 to 5% of the population, and those are huge numbers. Those are huge numbers, especially when you're talking about children, which are involved in this too. So that's what reverberations is, and the cabal depends on it happening. And so we need to have. This is what we need to do to protect ourselves against reverberations. Is we need to have some historical background on these events, historical backgrounds, and spiritual protection. Because when these things happen, we need to be in a position where we can defend ourselves spiritually, with knowledge, with understanding, and that's why we do these things. Mental and spiritual protection, so that these people will be okay when these catastrophes happen. They won't do what we've seen in the last 2 years. They won't freeze.
This is a pretty long video.
Go and say, okay,
I want to get to the point. Can you get to the point?
to save me.
I'm bored already.
What should I do?
That's what I'm saying.
Go to the middle or something.
Exact wrong
All right.
way to do it.
I think they're doing a lot of filler.
The same thing is happening. They have constant, steady stream of plans on the drawing board that are being checked off, and some of these plans are on the walls of United States senators.
Oh, well.
And look, when you say layer upon layer, I mean, it's like, you know, just this narrative, and if that falls apart, well, we got this card to play. This
Okay.
Ukraine.
I don't know. He got a lot of views. I don't know.
No, I understand that, but
okay, now what Colonel McGregor went on Fox
Biscuit
News
says it's a boring
said,
video.
and again,
it is pretty boring. That's
I
what
know. I'm
I'm
falling
just
asleep
saying.
too.
this is the first time, so it makes me they need this. I was president of that, but this is going to be like I always say, it's
He's not getting to the point.
I know.
and then having them all surrender to them, take them over completely, and then have them all spying on each other. Well, the cabal remembers this. The cabal was right there when it was happening. So that's why they know that this
Angel says Mike's broke.
pandemic are not physical. That's why
Okay.
skull technology that is being used.
I'll try to find something
There you
better.
go.
That's why people have to do that.
Wait a
And
minute.
then, other than that, what I wanted to mention was the 7 words. The 7 words, guys. This is very important because this is happening all over the world. I follow only very few individuals. A couple of guys I follow is David Icke and Cliff High. I follow David Icke and Cliff High. I got David Icke for global events and Cliff High for things happening in the United States. And here's something. This is very important. It's the first time I've ever seen. It's the first time I've ever seen the two of them say almost the exact same thing, almost in the exact same week. And it was this. They talked about the 7 words. Apparently, there are individuals that are telling them who are receiving messages. And this has to do with my book, The Clearers. The Clearers, which is so important. They both said 7 words are being circulated all over the world with voice to skull technology that is being used. And the 7 words are, take the, it'll be fine. That's it.
Take the
Those are
shit, what?
7 words. And the people who are
He's,
receiving
you know
this,
what he's talking about.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't recognize that this is voice to skull technology. They don't the scale of waves. They don't know anything about that.
He's
So
talking
they
about
think
the Pope.
maybe this is a real
Yeah,
message
yeah,
from,
so-
like,
so they don't get
God or
copyrighted.
from angels or something.
Strike.
So they're taking the you know, and
The
and so they're all getting these 7 words. And I've never seen such a large group of people, diverse people from different countries, from different places, all getting the same 7 words. Guys, if you just get my book, The Clearers, I predicted this was going to happen. I predicted this was going to happen in my book, The Clearers. And I go through voice to skull technology, how dangerous it is, how it's been used by governments and by the cabal. Not just the cabal, but by governments that have also used it. And it's going to get worse and worse. And if you don't develop the spiritual discernment to know when something is not genuine, it is not from God, it's not from your higher self, it is from something else. And so we have to recognize when these artificial messages are sent to us. And so that's why I urge people.
Okay, I have to say something about that right there with this discernment. How people are hearing, the voices, and they hear them, and they're saying, "Oh, I'm getting, I'm getting told by God or the spirits, blah blah blah." Bullshit. You're getting fucked over by gang stalkers with voice to skull technology. You're not hearing God. You're not hearing Jesus. You're hearing these fucking assholes
I watched the old
force
forensic
feeding you
files,
their
Scott.
bullshit.
I
Okay.
watched the old forensic files last night. It must have been from 1992. This lady
You're not having visions. Those are implant shit by these fuckers and remote neural monitoring voice to skull.
This lady
You're not,
killed a bunch of people
you're
because she
not
said the
having
voices told her to do
revelations.
it. It was really wild. It was a good one. She said that the voices were entering her brain and it made her kill somebody on this old forensic show. It was really good.
Yeah.
She was a normal person until the voices got in her head. She
Until
never had
the
a
voice,
arrest
till the
record.
voice to skull. Yeah.
It was a
For
good
their
episode.
own development, for their own discernment, to read my book, The Clear Hearers. The Clear Hearers, which explains all of this from A to Z, so that we can be ready for when this fakery is put upon us.
That's just it. The sick fakery
We're gonna
by
put
these
all the
sick
links,
bastards.
in the description, and we're going to go a lot deeper in this next segment. But
And the problem
you know,
is
as
they
far
get
as,
people
you
to
know,
buy this
we
shit that
know
they're
real,
hearing
but
voices from
it
God and shit, and it's just fucking, you know,
kind of brings you back to like
some
invasion
scumbag
of
on his
body
computer.
snatchers, right?
I
fucking
think Biscuit 12 is
The person
branded.
knows
Brandon,
they're
that's
being
Biscuit 12.
messed with,
Hey, Brandon,
and
welcome
they
to the
break
stream.
that program. You feel that those
That's
weapons
definitely Brandon.
and those things
Let's
that
go look for a Brandon video to play tonight.
been put
See
in
what Brandon's
the
got.
person's body, the minute they kind of awaken to like the game being played, it can nullify the title aspect of it, or
it doesn't nullify, but it's the game is won. I mean, the moment you are able to discern that something is artificially being put into your mind, into your head, or into your body, you then have the ability to recognize it and reject it. Reject it spiritually and physically. That's all you need. That's all you need, because then you can go and get help from the genuine clear hearing sources, which is your higher self, your cosmic self that stands in the breath of God. That is so important, because when you get that alliance, when you get that force working for you, wow, it'll open up your powers and abilities.
See how Butthead Biscuit, Muddy, whatever, tries to say, oh, only people that are schizo hear the voices. Well, I'll tell you what. If I was schizo, right, and I had voices in my head from my head, I wouldn't be able to record them. So you need to shut up, because you're an idiot.
It will open up so many things for you that you'll be able to then have a protection at a level that you never dreamed of before. So that's what the discernment is what matters, and the practice.
totally. And
In my opinion, you're schizo for coming in here trying to say the shit ain't happening. You have your head under a rock, or you're part of the rock trying to put people's heads under it.
it's not a doom or gloom thing. No matter what one has been faced with, it can be corrected. It can be healed, and that's you and I both. Know so many people that have been through the MK Ultra programs, have had everything done to them under the sun. But when they realize and gain the knowledge, and found that sovereignty, they were able to transmute all the weapons used on them to make them.
You know they're not just static, Muddy. Just shut the fuck up.
Turn it around, because our consciousness is way more powerful.
All right, timed out. All right, who timed him out? Tanya. All right, Tanya. Hey, Tanya.
I did get that, but as long as you have the knowledge, you can erase the ramifications. As long as you can break free from the mind control part of it, right?
Absolutely, and that's important to keep telling people, because we can't just give up on the people who have taken the thing. We can't give up on
taking the thing. What's the thing?
You have to make
boing,
that
boing, the
spiritual
thing.
decision.
You know what it is. Quit acting
I
like you don't.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
And the problem is, so many people
The
are
thing.
not willing to do that. They're not willing to do
That's
that.
called the thing.
But there's a few who can, who
The
do.
thing.
And so what happens is, inside of your body, this is also a spiritual war inside of your body. So if you can just make the decision to say, okay, what I did was wrong. I went and I took, one or two of these things, and But now I know what I did was wrong. I'm going to fight against it. I'm going to not spread it. I'm going to govern the sovereignty of my body. Then what happens is they can get into these detoxifying programs. There are so many of them out there. We have great groups. There's one in the Frontline Doctors, of course, as we all know, frontlinedoctors.org, I believe they are, and they have all kinds of programs to detoxify the body. But I believe that stuff works at a spiritual level too, if you allow it.
Oh, that's a spiritual.
Because this
Okay.
Sounds like what you call it.
Whatever.
This up and go to part
TNT.
2.
All right. I'm holding on to the phone.
The Spiritual Ascension Program.
I'm
The
like,
Spiritual
oh,
Ascension.
don't even get me started. All right, thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in.
Okay.
Put all the links in the
That was called Spiritual Ascension Process.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get one. Let's get here. King Stalker caught. I'm looking for some fun videos. Angel's mic doesn't work.
Yeah. They'll do that. They'll get your passwords through remote neural monitoring and then just log into your phone, and then they'll hack it, or your computer, or other devices. They don't have to hack to get in there, because they just get your login information directly from you, and then they go right in without unhindered, and it's not your antivirus isn't going to, or whatever, firewall isn't going to stop somebody that has a password. Okay.
This guy wants to be a gang stalker. You want to watch this video? It's a new guy. He's got 2 subscribers, brand new to YouTube. Let's see a new.
What?
Let's share this. Let's share this video. He's a new TI.
He wants to be a gang stalker
because he wants to get paid like they do. I mean, this is
Oh.
a private chat. This is interesting.
Okay.
Let's watch it. Let's
Okay,
watch
well.
this. Try this one. It's a short one. It's a new guy, brand new channel.
Okay, wait a second.
It's only it's 26 minutes long, but it looks interesting. It's a new face in the community. He's only got 2 views. I subbed to him.
Well, you subbed to him. Why would you sub to
I just
somebody?
want to see what he says. No, he just says he wants to get paid like they do.
Oh well.
He didn't really. So I don't know. Let's listen to it. I didn't hear the whole thing.
Okay, well here it is.
I just did it real quick.
We'll see it.
A little bit not predictable. I'm at a stop sign, and I'm not thinking left or right. So far, I've seen a lot of slow vehicles, car behind me. It's like Travelers or something like that. It's slowly, slowly to the left.
Well, all I have to say to this dude is, if you really want to be a gang stalker, just Google that shit and apply for it.
Well, he's a TI. Wants to be a
Maybe you
gang.
can go to jail with the rest of them
it.
when they all get busted.
I know what I'm gonna do, so I'm taking left-hand turn, so they're just need to take a left-hand turn, they're gonna catch up to me. But like the guy behind me, you can take a right, but you don't want to take a left. It came right after the guy slowly to the left, popped out of nowhere. I'm being
You got echo, Scott, on your end.
I got it muted.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fuck is it then?
Oh, maybe I just have it too loud. I don't know.
Spin around.
Is that better?
And, I'm guessing they have like a utilization of like maybe 10
Let's see if
cars
it's
right
not
now.
me.
And so far, old guy.
Oh, here, I'll mute my mic and see what happens.
All right.
He kind of looked at me.
Yeah, it went away. It went away.
Right behind me.
The blue car's behind him. I don't don't hear him at all. It's weird. Must be something on your computer. I don't hear it. I hear your mic like making noises.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't hear him,
now.
Scott.
He had a right hand blinker on. All of a
There
sudden,
it
I
is.
gotta take a left.
I was muted. I wasn't making any noise. That's his phone moving around.
All right.
You know what? The guy's got his brakes on. He said he gotta take a right there. All of a sudden, he's gotta take a right. Then there's something important over there for him to look at. Oh, there's F-350.
F-350.
Oh, the GMC. Oh, there's the Traverse. It's different Traverse. That guy looks like a shit person. I'm gonna go see what that guy in the blue car is doing. No, he did take a right there. So they're all getting flustered right now. I'm not doing what they expected me to do. They probably know what's up because every time I seem to video them or put my camera up to them, they oh, here comes the car right there.
Oh, I found a good one here. This guy says, Roberto, police officer admits gang stalking is for life and can continue if the TI moves to another
And
country.
I mean, there's weird shit going on. Like that guy was in the right-hand turn lane, and then I passed by him. I reversed.
I'm not getting anything from this video.
Yeah, I got a new one here. Try this one.
Right up
I'm
there.
stop sharing this.
Yeah,
I ain't getting
stop
nothing out
that one. That was more. Try this one here. This guy says that
of
he
it.
gets you if you
Nothing
move.
out of that.
Try this one here. I haven't watched it, but it sounded
Getting
interesting.
nothing out of him making noise with his phone.
Check this one out. This guy says they come after you if you try to move.
Well, they do. They follow. They will follow you. It doesn't matter. They want you to move, so you're in unfamiliar surroundings. So
It gets worse.
you can't correlate who the fuck's been doing it to you anymore because now you don't know anybody. Right? You get what I mean? Like, I know the people right here that are doing it, and I'm not. They've tried to get me to move and threaten me to move all the time, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay here until they die, for that matter. I'm not going fucking anywhere. Okay, we're gonna share this person.
He's in Chile. He's got some cops or
Police
something.
officer admits gang stalking is for life and can continue.
Yeah,
if
he
the
shows the
TI
cops.
moves
I
to
just
another
watched.
country. Well, I will tell you. I know someone. I'm not going to say her name, but she moved from the U.S. to the UK to Spain, and they followed her over there. And I haven't seen anything from her in a while, and I've wondered what happened to her. So I don't know what's gone with her, but yeah, they followed her all over the world.
Who's writing this report? Why?
No, I will not.
Can I ask why?
I can't tell you.
Oh,
There's nothing.
you can't tell me. He can't tell me why he won't do that. Because I'm on a watch list, man, and I'm sick of it. So how do is there any way to get off this watch list? I'm on it for life? Really, eh? So what, do I have to move to another country or what?
Well, that might help, but then you might get put on one of their watch lists.
Probably not. Probably not.
I don't know, man. Can't help you.
Yeah, I didn't think you would. I told you there would be no help here. I tried. I'm going to tell you, you guys aren't going to make a statistic out of me. I'll tell you that right
you
now.
heard it right
I'm
here,
going to be real
folks.
calm about
Cops
it.
won't help you, right?
So I'm
Right
going
out
to
of
human
the
rights lawyers now and
mouth.
stuff, right? You see how they got the cops standing behind me here now? Like I'm going to do something? Yes.
I mean, the best thing to do is just hold it. General duty. Because, I don't work all the time. You don't work all the time.
That guy moves his camera too much. Getting my eyes. Woo.
Officer, so that they can have this.
I knew nothing would happen. That's all right. I'm gonna take this up further. I'm not giving up, and I'm finding what the hell's going on. So you won't investigate who's writing the report about me. Why not? Can I ask why not? All right, man. I think we got all we need. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day, man.
Yeah, you too.
Just like he said, you're not going to get any help from the police about this
Right
shit.
here. Look, they even got them fucking
Ever.
standing outside here, eh?
He must be Candy. Says, hey, Tanya. Oh, actually, I was going to say
This
Sassy.
fucker.
Sassy's not here from Canada, eh? What if they say it? I think they
Trying to
say
get this
A.
guy here. See how this guy stands here?
I hear the crows. Oh my God, you're gonna be kidding me. Not the crows. Hear those crows, Scott? That's some sign right there. Those crows. I don't know what the sign is. The damn crows. But we got them real bad here. We got those crows up there as well. Oh, he's got a slow mo here. Look, the slow mo gang stalker. He catches them on film slow. He's got the Beats headphones. I guess he did a slow motion of his gang stalker.
Got him doing the, yeah.
Oh, the hand sign. There it is. Yep.
The a-hole sign, yeah.
Yep. 666 a-hole. There it is. That's pretty good, though. That guy's video isn't bad if he didn't shake the camera. Damn crows. I can't believe he's got the crows going, too. The crows are like warning you. I think the crows are actually telling you you're being gang stalked. So I get the same exact sound. That's wild.
So there's that video.
I'm glad we played it, though. It confirms the crows. It confirms the crows.
It confirms that the police won't help you either. He flat out said, "Oh, I can't help you. I won't help.
I haven't heard any crows in a while. That's really good.
Oh, did you get your mic fixed, Angels?
Yeah, Mac, Angel, get your mic fixed. I got nothing to
Did
talk
you get your
about.
mic fixed, Angels, or is that you?
Is he in the back?
Yeah, well, I just added him.
There he is.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna do a potty break. Potty.
Good. We won't hear Muddy, screaming out racial slurs or some stupid shit.
I'm surprised you guys couldn't hear me screaming and yelling, even with it not working.
Huh.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter where you're at.
Well, maybe if they put you on V2K, they would have heard you, but
I'm sure people in New York or maybe even Japan probably heard me screaming and
maybe
yelling right now.
maybe they're all yelling back at you right now.
Man, I'd like that actually. Screaming back at me, yeah, motherfucker. Just screaming and yelling at the damn thing because it's not working. I don't know why it's not working either. But finally got it working, so I guess.
That's good. I'm glad it's working. Yeah, I hear it just fine.
Cool. So what's happening with everybody on this night?
Well, like, I don't know, a little over a week or so ago, I called the sheriff's department about a car that doesn't have a plate on it out here, and it's been that way for like 7 months because I know whose car it is, and they've been fucking with me for 3 years, so I fucked with them about their car that doesn't have a plate on it, and I don't care that they know it, and actually, I called the wrong number on purpose because I knew they'd be listening. You know what I mean? I called the wrong district.
I've done that too.
Just to fuck with them. I said, remember now, I know the other number is 211. I can call these motherfuckers anytime about your fucking unregistered vehicle out here. And
yeah, there's a lot of numbers that people don't know, like more than just 411 and 911.
And they just, they want to keep fucking with me and talking shit and doing their V2K and making up crap about me. Well, I'm not making up crap. I can look at their fucking car sitting out here that doesn't have a plate on it. and it's been that way for a year.
They drive
I
it.
mean, no, well, it's setting out here, but
They can tow those away, in some places like if
well,
it's
I understand that. That's why I called them. That's why I called them about them. Because I'm sick of them fucking talking shit to me as they go by my house and on B2K and trying to fuck with my identity and trying to fuck with my life and fuck with my family, talk shit about my family, my life, everything. Now, I'm not putting up with their shit. That's why I'm saying, fuck you, Rhonda Bujanowski, you piece of shit. Get a fucking life, old woman.
we gotta get Rhonda. We gotta get Rhonda on the show. Rhonda, you listening? Come on the show.
Bullshit. Fucking bitch ain't coming on my live.
Get Jeep on the show and Rhonda. What do you think, Angels? Get Jeep on here.
Yeah,
Jeep.
I think so.
Well,
I
Jeep,
try
if
not
you're
to, though.
listening, what if Jeep's listening? Jeep. I miss Jeep.
Probably.
Jeep hasn't done any videos in a while.
I know.
It's
No,
been
that's
nobody's
fine.
done any videos. It's been really quiet since my channel went down. It's been quiet as
Dude,
fuck.
it's
Well,
not just
I did basically call the tow truck Tiny, but I called the one for LA County, not for where I live here in Bellflower. I did it on purpose because I knew they'd be listening to me on B2K and on the call. So I was fucking with them. I knew these people wouldn't do anything about it. They couldn't do anything about it, but they told me where to call, and I said, "Do you hear that? I know where to call. You want me to call that number? You want me to call the real number to have them come and drag your fucking piece of shit Volkswagen out of here, bitch? You want to keep fucking with me? Keep fucking with me, bitch. I'll fuck you over. Just wait for it." I'm not playing with them anymore. I went out and took the trash out today, and someone was sitting out in their car, and I told him, I said, "So what? You've been hearing the shit that these fucking bitches have been saying about me?" And said, "Oh, I heard some stuff." And I said, "Yeah, well, fuck those assholes." You know, that's what I told her. Fuck them motherfucking assholes. Fucking gang stalkers. And the sad part about it is, there, like I've said, there's I know 6 houses, the six of the houses that are doing it for sure, right here in this trailer park, for sure. Like I said, I have a satellite view of this fucking trailer park that I posted on my Facebook.
Is there a way you can do that satellite view in the
With
StreamYard?
their fucking houses pointed out on it.
Is there a way you can share the cam? No.
Oh, you want me to get it?
Yeah.
Want me to pull it up off my
I'm
Facebook?
bored. Yeah, you just pull it on the cam on the
pull it
screen.
up off my Facebook. Yeah.
Is it a live cam or just a
No, it's just a picture.
picture? Okay.
I'll pull some pictures up off my Facebook
That's
just for
cool.
fun, just for shits and giggles here.
Let's see, Tom, or what's her name?
Because I
Rhonda.
hate these motherfuckers.
dude.
Let me see.
Help me, Rhonda. Help
Let me
me
get to where
get
it is.
out of my heart. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Let me see here. I gotta find my photos here. I gotta find it first. It's not showing me the I'm trying to get to where my videos and stuff are at. Let's see. They're at home. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta stretch this out so I can look
Stretch it.
so I can look at my stuff. Here we go. Now I'll get to the picture. Well, here's one picture. This is my next door neighbor. This is the little son of a bitch that attacked me with a hatchet.
All right.
You get to see his face. You get to see his fucking Instagram. Right here. That's the little son of a bitch that lives next door to me, the little weaselly motherfucker Ian Cinder.
Oh, God. I like the red.
Yeah, you like that?
Gang stalker. He looks pretty young.
Yeah, he is. Anyway,
Where's Rhonda? Help me, Rhonda.
okay, well, here, I'll are you seeing the sharing that I'm doing? Here's comments and stuff. Here's something else. This is something else from it. That's you see that where it says I did the Clash parkour 50, and it's got my name above it. But look where it says V2K short Scott Schmear. This is where they copied my video that I've got 27 videos on, right, on my YouTube, and they got 2.6
Holy
million
shit.
views.
That's a
They
lot
got
of views.
2.6 million views on a video they stole from me here at this Knack remix Knack cover blah blah blah. I found that
Yeah,
shit.
that's bullshit, dude.
That's
And I
crazy.
found that shit. Yeah, they stole my fucking video and fucking and look at it. And they copyrighted that shit. They fucking copyrighted my fucking video, right?
How can that be, dude?
Fuck if I know, dude. And here's all. If you want to look at my Facebook and all the comments I've made about these fuckers right here,
What do they do now? They
you
do
know,
anything
come in
now?
and lie about me and all this shit. All these posts are about these motherfuckers. Every one on my Facebook.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
don't go on
they
Facebook
say
anymore.
my COPD doesn't exist. My back problems don't exist. You know, no, I fuck with them. That was Christmas. There's my one of my paintings. Those are my relatives. But you know, it's just stuff that these fuckers do. There's my icon. There's my. You probably see it better. Some of my pictures that I drew.
The gang stalkers.
I'm not standing for your threats
Wonder Woman.
anymore, neighbors. Eat
Wonder
shit.
Woman. You gotta stick Wonder Woman after him. Get Wonder Woman after them gang stalkers. She's gonna kick their ass.
Yeah, you can. I'm just gonna scroll through all this shit. Never give in, never give up. These gang stalker scum can't win. Here's something else. Here, I post my comments, right? And they remove those fuckers. They constantly remove that shit. They remove them. They remove them. They remove the comments, right? On my YouTube, there's several pictures of those I took, screenshots. Here's some other shit. This little shit right here. This Ian Sindra was talking shit. Look what he says to this guy that's disabled. And see, I have to tell you, I'm disabled. I have back issues and I have COPD. I'm disabled. I think that's part of what the fuck they attack people for. He says, I hope you die, scum. You are the scum of the earth, and I hope I hear your screams as you burn in hell. You aren't worth the shit stuck to your fake wheelchair tires. Fake wheelchair tires, right? I hope you become a vegetable in a gruesome accident so you can be what you really claim to be. So, yeah. That's this little son of a bitch. That's this little son of a bitch that lives next door to me, fucking with this person named OP Zillion on my Twitter, right? That's this little son of a bitch right there.
Oh my God, Raw Data changed her name to developer. She does classes now online. She's got online YouTube classes on
Now this right here,
spiritual.
you see where this says, "Oh yeah, come by, we'll go fishing, bitch JD." Well, bitch JD is John Dillard from right here on YouTube. That John Dillard.
Oh, okay.
He's a comic, another one of the comic creators that fucked with my ideas and fucking were stalking me and threatening me and shit.
Another thief.
Another one, you got it. My
Yeah.
dark matter idea. He stole that shit and turned it into something for a web comic about something called Cosmonaut.
Cosmonaut.
I post a bunch of shit on my Facebook
Space cadets.
about this shit. He even says I have herpes. No, yeah. I say, well, you have syphilis or AIDS. He's talking shit about all kinds of people too, and they don't stop. This is just there's the recording of him and Michael Bujanowski screaming at me. That's the recording. If you want to be added to my Facebook, just you can um you can send me a request, but leave me a message saying why you're friending me and who you are and how the fuck I know you, because I don't add no randos, okay? I get them all day, every day. I don't add no fucking randos. If you want to be on my Facebook and be part of my fucking Facebook, you gotta let me know who you are. But here's the BTK short, right? This is the one that these fuckers copied in Malaysia or wherever, fucking Taiwan, that they put on a website and posted it as their shit. I guess there's all kinds of shit I got here. These are some of my videos, and here's something about remote neural monitoring. If you've never seen this, you might want to check this out. It's bionity.com, Bionity, about remote neural monitoring. You can check that out. Learn a little bit about remote neural monitoring, things you might not know already. This is some bullshit right here. U.S. investigating possible mysterious directed energy attack near White House. They know what the fuck they're being attacked by. They know it ain't no fucking mystery. More stuff about remote neural monitoring from Bionity. Here's a painting I did of, if you know who that is. I don't know if you know who that is, but that's a painting
Like
of
Obama.
no, that's God damn, I can't remember his name. I know his name. Mandela, Nelson Mandela. That's a picture of him
effect.
on his birthday. That's his birthday. And here's the Jawas. Jawas at night. See all the little Jawa eyes at night? See the little Jawa eyes in the lightning storm?
Yeah, I see it. Jawa.
I don't have an Instagram account, so if someone is using my name, it's fake. That was a while back. I did actually make an Instagram account.
I have. I never used it.
But I never used it.
I got the same here. I think I used it one time, like 4 years ago or 3 years ago.
And this is me talking about how when they're impersonating me on B2K all the time. There's me sitting there playing guitar. And you can look at that if you want. But there's my cat. He's gone now. That's Basil.
What happened to your cat?
He died.
Oh, he did. I didn't know that.
No, not the one I have now.
Oh, okay.
That's an older one.
Older one. Gotcha.
But just here we go. Here's the picture. This is a satellite view.
Yeah, that's what I want to see, the satellite view. There
Of
you
my
go.
neighborhood. There's where that bitch Rhonda lives.
Where's Rhonda live? We can zoom it in. Which
Right.
one's Rhonda?
Right here.
Where it says you live to the red and she's still where?
Okay. Well,
Circle her house.
Well, I it's already circled. It's at the top left.
All right, top left. Okay, that's pretty close. That's only.
And then next to them is the other gang stalkers, and then right next door to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gang stalkers.
Yeah, you see where that's
The yellows are all gang stalkers.
Yeah, every one of those. Yeah.
Oh my god! So it's 7 against 1.
The red one is where I live.
You're right.
This
you
is
got
where
7-on-1 ball game there. That's not fair. Those odds
this
are
is
bad.
where that little bastard lives next door to me, and then the people live next door to him are part of this shit. And here's where the office, and then there's the office and another empty lot, right? And then above that is the other two, and then straight ahead above me to the north, which is north, is where some of them are. And you can look right there. You see up in the top right corner?
Yeah.
That is where I live. See that number? That's where I live.
So all those cars parked on the right, is that where you park your car?
Oh, that's a car lot.
Car lot.
Car dealership next door. But anyway, you wanted to see it, there it is.
That's a lot of them.
Here's my picture.
So what do they do? What do they all do when you drive in there?
Here's my picture I drew of Wonder Woman.
Like when you drive into the lot, do
One
they
of them.
they peek out their windows and shit?
That's an original picture. And the fuck thing about that is I gave
That's a
that
good
picture. Yeah, well, I gave that picture to that bitch Rhonda.
You did.
I gave that fucking picture to her. That's an original Wonder Woman of my own. That's nobody else's work but mine. That's from my head.
Right, that's cool.
I regret that shit.
Well, it's got copyright if you got it on Facebook.
Well, they don't care about that. They're saying that my art, they did all my artwork and all my music, and I'm not doing shit. And nothing I do is mine. nothing, and they just keep fucking with me, and I'm tired of it. I'm not playing with them anymore. I'm not playing.
So what do
with
they do in the
you.
lot when you pull in? Like you and
Huh?
your wife, when you and your wife pull in the lot, do they do anything when you drive by?
Oh, not anymore. They used to do a lot of the street theater. They don't do half of it as much. Now look, you see this right here. You see that picture? They they created a this old phone number and old address and shit. But they used that picture right there, the one where I'm wearing the blue shirt, and put that on a profile that saying I'm deceased.
Oh God.
Yeah, I've got that in here somewhere. Now here's what they do to people. This right here, I stopped right here where the voice to skull, emotion clone, memory kill, idea program, hologram image, view
Yeah, I've
target's
seen that
eye,
one. I've seen
listens
that one.
target here, read thoughts, force speech, force hate, electric shock, power itch,
Yeah, I
one
have
move,
that somewhere.
all that shit. And that's from a video a video game called Tortureware version 6.6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe they learn how to do it from that.
That's what this is. The images of Tortureware 6.66, which is a rendition of the software they use or a version of it.
It looks like it. I've seen it. It
Um,
even says orgasm. That's the one that Christina Marie says she gets all the time.
and,
They
that, and
send
that's,
the orgasms to me.
that's a picture. That's a picture somebody sent to me saying, "Oh, I'm watching you." Yeah, right, gang stalkers. Just I got all kinds of shit on here.
I'm
Now,
watching you. I'm
now
watching
this
you.
right here, this where it says Dick Corey or Babs Dick, right? This cartoon here. Who is the better couple? Well, they used my likeness without my permission, with me on there, and made some sort of little skit, something about dick fire. And you can
Oh
watch
God.
that, and that's on YouTube.
Dick fire.
And that's on YouTube. I posted this shit on my shit. Here's my
Dick
other
Corey
YouTube
versus
channel,
Dick Babe.
Dick Babs. Yeah, and they did that shit. And here's pictures of me showing recordings, videos, whatever. Um, they tell people I'm talking to them while I'm asleep and shit. They impersonate me while I'm asleep. I wake up with those fuckers talking, saying they're me and saying I'm saying shit to them. And this is the video you might look at. It's another basically V2K recording of remote neural monitoring team overheard, and that's something that you might be interested in looking at. Here, we'll just click it, and
Yeah, should play right in.
let's share this
Should.
tab instead. We'll share this tab.
You may
You've
have to
seen
open
enough,
a new tab. Sometimes it doesn't
seen
go.
enough of my shit. Can you see it and hear it?
No, let's go into a different tab. You have to. There it is. I think. Yeah. Skip the ads. There you go. Remote neural monitoring team overheard.
Sounds
Steve Duncan.
just like my recordings of V2K, doesn't it?
Yeah, Steve Duncan. Is that Robert Duncan's brother? Or?
I don't know. And that's a lot of how V2K sounds like to the individual.
Could give me a headache after 10 minutes after that.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying, isn't it?
Oh God, I heard enough of it before. It's horrible.
But I've got a bunch of other stuff on my Facebook, that you can look at if you want.
Yes, I've been off the whole YouTube thing. I just I check it once every couple of days, and nothing's really going on. It's like the community's like taking a shit.
But I know the topic here is, like I said, I'm true to my word. I'm talking about who, where, and why. I ain't playing with these fuckers anymore. They're not staying anonymous. My gang stalkers aren't staying anonymous. And if you're a target and you're allowing them to walk around willy-nilly and do whatever they want without people knowing who the fuck they are, you're helping them. You're helping them remain anonymous. If you know who's fucking stalking you, tell the people that they're stalking you. Point them the fuck out. I don't give a fuck about doxing. They've doxed every fucking one of us. You want to fuck with me about doxing, motherfucker, Rhonda, Michael, Ian? Go right ahead, motherfuckers, because I'll fucking go to court and I'll fuck you over. I don't have a problem with it. So I'm done talking about that. You got anything else to talk about, Will?
Oh my God, Filthy Wilson's back on YouTube. Oh God.
I haven't said a lot about the YouTubers comic community that are stalking, that have been part of that, basically started most of it, or a big part of the campaign right here on YouTube.
3 months. Filthy Wilson is so fake, giving no solutions. He hides behind a mask. I was reading some of these comments in here. That's weird.
You know, that's pretty much right, Tanya. Pretty much over half of them, half of them are fucking part of this shit in this community right here, in this trailer park. I mean, it's not very big. There's only 26 spaces. I'm 26. I'm the last one. I'm space 26, and there's only 25 other spaces. So, you know where I live, you know where they live, and you know who they are now, and you know what I'm dealing with, and I don't have a problem saying it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not allowing my gang stalkers to be nameless and anonymous anymore. They're not doing it.
There's nothing going on. It's like the community died, I swear. I'm just
Well,
looking at some channels.
that's not affecting me. I mean,
No.
if other people don't want to talk, you know, and keep fighting these motherfuckers,
They don't.
that's fine. That's fine.
SHP disappeared. She ain't coming back.
I understand. I've been fighting these fuckers for, you know, a few years now. And I'm not stopping. I'm not going to stop. If anything, I'm going to step it up.
Nobody cares.
Well, I care. I care that Tanya's being stalked. I care that you're being stalked.
Oh, I know. We all put a lot of effort into it. It's like it's
I
not
care
getting
that
anywhere.
Tony H is being stalked. Targeted Journey's being stalked. I care that Christina Marie's being. I even care that the fucking assholes that you know call us fake stalkers, like Brandon and Tony, and those fuckers are being stalked.
Targeted Tony and Brandon Q.
Targeted Tony's never said anything to me. It's always been someone impersonating him. I care that Abe's being stalked. I care that Abby McGraw's being stalked. I care that all these people are being stalked. I care that Amal Dawood's being stalked. That's the person I was telling you that she moved. She had moved, and they followed her all over the fucking world, okay? I'm sick of this shit. I ain't playing. I've been to the FBI. I've been to the CIA. I've been to the fucking DHS. I've been to Inspector General. I've got evidence. I got hacked evidence. I got identity theft evidence. I've got fucking recorded evidence. They stole my registration. I've got all kinds of evidence. It ain't like I don't have evidence. I go to the police with this evidence, and like you said, saw in that last video, where the dude says, "Oh, so you can't help me." He's talking to the cop. You won't help me. It's your job, motherfuckers. You're the police. You're the FBI. You're the CIA. The fucking NSA. The DHS. You're supposed to do shit about this. You suck. You suck at your job because you're not fucking doing shit about this. Because people are telling you, people are reporting it, people are being killed. Like I said, people have been killed in this fucking trailer park with this program. How much worse does it have to be? They kill people. They fucking kill people.
I watched this video about the Target bag. I had a Target bag today at lunch. It was funny. I couldn't believe it. The Target bag.
What are you watching?
I'm watching Angelica. She was on the show months ago. She says doing a skit on the Target bag. It's a real short clip.
Oh,
I'm just catching up on some stuff here. There's not much going on. It's just really quiet.
I mean, I've told you who my stalkers are. I've told you a lot of what they've done. If you want to know anything about it, you can go through all of
Oh,
my
they're all
videos.
going to get paid back someday. It's just a
You-
matter of
you-
time.
Yeah,
Matter of time. Karma's a bitch. She's going to come for them.
I presented all kinds of evidence. I've presented research. I don't I don't claim to be an expert, but I know a hell of a lot about what the fucking gang stalkers do.
Yeah, I'm
I
looking
know
at
I know a lot more than some people.
even some of the bigger gang stalking channels. He went from 600 views down to 200. So it's been the whole community's died out. It's really strange. I mean, you know what's going on.
I mean, their tactics, the technology they're using. I mean, like with Uncle John, how he's always pushing the patents.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen Uncle John in a while.
You know, there's a thing. There's something to that. There's fucking bunches of patents.
I haven't seen Uncle John since SHP left.
Remote neural monitoring and B2K technology, and the stalkers are using this shit, and they're getting away with it. And I'm not letting them stay behind their sock accounts like Muddy here. Fucking piece of shit. I reported his ass when he was fucking threatening me and people in my chat. I reported it, and they didn't do shit, and they're not going to do shit. The reason why I think they're not going to do shit is because they're complicit with it. There's so many people complicit with this shit. That's what the sad part is. That's the sad part.
Under the world's getting your videos. Like, she hasn't done a video in 10 days. My God, she's worse than me. Under the word. The girl from who's getting the drones. She hasn't done a video in 10 days. I mean, something's weird going on.
Where'd Angel go?
I don't know.
What do you mean something weird's going on? What are you talking
about? I'm just looking at all the channels, and it's like the whole TI community is like dying out.
Well,
I mean, she hasn't done a video in 10 days. A lot of people haven't done videos. The views are way down compared to what they used to be when I remember I was in there. That's just strange. I think only 2 people are really active are Abe and Christina Marie and Targeted Journey. Maybe the nappy guy. Like 4 TIs that are actually still doing videos. And the gang stalking simulation.
Targeted Journey did a video about something about she was at like Applebee's or something.
Yeah. Applebee's.
Yeah, but that's all I've seen lately.
I haven't seen nothing going on. It's quiet.
But as far as other TIs, there's a lot of them that haven't posted anything about anything. And the thing I think is, like you were talking about with people, let's say like Ella Free, who haven't posted in months and done anything in months. They're tired of this shit. You know,
you're not getting anywhere. So all these people die out. All the older channels die because it's a waste of time. You don't get anywhere.
They're tired of trying to raise awareness and to get something done about it. When like just the video you just saw, you can tell the police they ain't gonna do shit for you.
The gang stalking show 2 weeks.
Not gonna fucking do shit.
The gang stalking show hasn't done one in 2 weeks.
What?
Oh, the gang stalking show guy, he hasn't done one in 2 weeks either.
Well, that was longer than that.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since this last video.
Oh, did he do one after the?
Yeah, he quit 4 months ago. Then he did one.
Yeah,
2 weeks
that's what
ago,
I'm saying.
the last one.
I haven't seen it, but there's Angels. There's Angels back again. Welcome back.
I don't know if it's the gas prices killing everybody. Maybe you can't get on the internet. Maybe people are just strung out from the goddamn war and the gas prices. The economy is in a shitter.
Well, it's. I think it's burnout. I think a lot of it is a burnout.
It is. I'm kind of burned out from it too.
You get burned out talking about this shit, and you know, and it's like you're talking to the walls. You know what I mean?
There's no coalition.
The only people listening to us are the fucking gang stalkers.
Exactly. You nailed it.
Or other targets. None of the government.
No.
Nobody that could fucking do shit about this is paying attention to it. I went to ABC News. I went to NBC News. I tried to get a hold of CNN. I've done all that shit. I walked into the FBI and filed a fucking report. I walked in there with my computer and with fucking evidence and shit. I've been to the police fucking a dozen times. What the fuck do you have to do? Right?
You have to die. You might do something.
You know, what the fuck?
Yeah, I looked at all these channels and nothing.
I can't think of better words to use than what the fuck. You know, fuck. What the fuck? Gang stalker shit, motherfuckers. What?
Yeah, I'm sick of their motherfucking shit, big time, dude. Like big time.
I mean, you know, 4 years ago, right? I wouldn't have wanted personally to hurt the fly, but these gang stalkers, I would not feel any bit of remorse walking up and ripping their fucking larynx right out of their throat. I wouldn't feel bad about it a bit. And I've never wanted to hurt anyone. Never.
Dude, I know. Me neither, but man, it sure would feel fucking
Before
good, wouldn't
this. Before this.
it? It sure would feel good, though.
I'm not violent. I'm not a violent person. But for them, I would make an exception. In a heartbeat.
Exactly.
I mean, for like 2 years, right? With their V2K shit. Rhonda, Michael, Ian, Joe, Gino, Colleen, all these motherfuckers, right? Always saying, come outside, we want to fight you. And I'd come outside. Okay. I'm more than ready to kick your fucking ass in the street, right? All of you. I don't care. Bring all of you. And
family, man.
bring every fucking one of you motherfuckers out here and come on. And I'd stand out there. I took my cane right here. I took my cane, which I used to walk on because I'm disabled. And the rubber, I made a black X. I said, come on, motherfuckers, come to the X. All of you, come to the fucking X. You want to kick my ass? I'm right here, bitch. Right fucking here. And then you got this fucking asshat Muddy You Know coming into my channel talking about gonna burn my house down and kill me. Come on, motherfucker. Come on. Bring it.
Fuck, dude. Fucking do more than burn those motherfuckers down.
Get a bomb. I'm a mail bomb. Boom. Be the Unabomber. I watched the Unabomber movie. That a movie called the Unabomber movie. It's good.
I was telling you about John Dillard, right? You can look at my early videos. You've seen he's been on my. You'll see him. But anyway, he's talked about. Oh, I'll come by and we'll go fishing again. I've never been fishing with him. I said, okay, motherfucker, come, let's go fishing. Come, let's go fishing so I can turn you into shark bait. The motherfucker was following me around in his black Ford Raptor truck. He followed me. I left my trailer park. He followed me around, and it was at night. He followed me with his fucking lights off right behind me, and then passed me like I didn't know who he was. And and then he had some video shit that that has to do with me because I was taking a shower, right? And they were saying, "Oh, he needs Manscaped," you know, because I got bush. I got hair on my fucking neck, right? I got hair on my neck and on my ass, and I have hair like on my fucking head. There's some bitch that came in here, Julian, said I have a wig, right? And I'm like, Dillard was doing this fucking video about, oh, he needs manscaping. You need manscaping, blah, 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 talking about me, right? Wasn't using my name, but he was talking about me needing manscaping. I said, yeah, I'll give you some manscaping. Come over here. I'll manscape the top of your fucking head off, asshole.
There's
I'm
a
gonna
new
go
movie.
fishing. Let's
There's
go
a,
fishing, John Dillard. Come on, let's go fishing, John Dillard. I want to go fishing. I want to go fishing with you, John Dillard. You won't come back.
The bottom of the lake, sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, you be sleeping with the fishes, bitch. Get off my nutsack.
There's a movie called Gold that Angels would like. The guy finds a
What
gold
is it?
nugget in the desert called gold.
Am I sounding a little irate than normal? More irate than
Yeah,
normal?
get it out.
Dude, I've been screaming and yelling to the top of my lungs since the stream
I don't-
started. Just
I don't
trying
blame
to
you,
get
dude.
on.
I don't blame you for screaming at the top of your fucking lungs about this shit, Angel.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not working.
Going around like that,
I'm at my friend's house, you guys.
But then there's this other one, Gino, right? He walks his little mop dog around the trailer park, right? Well, he had been bringing it over to shit right in front of my gate.
Damn.
Yeah. And just literally bringing it over to shit in front of my gate. I stepped in it one day and I went off, dude.
Oh,
I went,
man. Don't come out of your shoes really
I
good.
told him, I said, motherfucker, if I find another piece of shit in front of my gate, I'm going to go and throw it in your fucking yard, bitch. I'm going to throw it at your fucking house, asshole. If you fucking let your dog shit in front of my gate and don't pick it the fuck up, asshole, I'm going to fucking throw it at your goddamn house. I'll pick it up barehanded and throw it at your fucking door, bitch. I'm not playing with these fuckers anymore. I'm done. Done being Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. You know, Alice Cooper.
Yeah. No, we're Mr. Freeze or Breeze,
We
whatever he
used
said.
to hold the door for little old ladies, help the blind to see. No more of that shit. Fuck you, gang stalkers. Nobody's bitch. Damn. Sorry about that. Made you get all quiet. But, you know, I've just had it.
Everybody's quiet. We're all had it.
Had it. Why don't somebody else talk for a while for a minute?
Angels, you got anything to
I wanna-
share? Show and tell?
I'm going to take a break. Yeah, do a show and tell, Angel. Here.
fucking ones that are cool.
Show and tell? All
Let's
right,
look-
I don't know.
Let's give Angel stuff.
See,
Give
so
Angels-
now I got a dead phone, or almost dead phone, so I got to plug it in and charge it too at the same time.
Just do a show and tell. Come on, for a minute.
Show and
What,
tell.
are you looking at? You're looking at something.
Yeah.
You always got something there you're fucking around with. I'm not even gonna tell you about what the manager's done.
I can't hear though.
We hear you.
We hear you.
You got all these cars for free, dude? No way.
Cars for free. I'll take that.
I got a couple of them, not those exact ones, but shit, I'm not into NASCAR at all no more. But yeah, man, you got this place pretty cleaned up, dude.
Trying to, bro. It's fucking a lot of work.
Hell yeah.
You know, I got a lot of shit cleaned up, dude. Trying my best.
Where? Turn that Bluetooth off. Yeah, his phone's been nothing but problems and shit. Like,
They always are. Phones and computers.
Well, if you're being stalked, they're fucking with your phone, dude.
Okay, finally got one of these to work.
Out. That's nice.
Yeah, finally. Fucker's been a dickhead all day.
Yeah.
Not listening, nothing.
Doyle,
Even bought me treats and everything.
that's not cool, Doyle. You're just being a punk or what?
Yeah, he's being a little fun right now.
Studio
Wow, there's
666.
Yeah. You should have taken a before and after picture. I always.
Yeah, you should have done a before and after video.
They shorted me on my check.
Yeah, they got a cool movie, Scott, called Studio 666 with the Foo Fighters. Looks cool.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, but I can't even get rent right now. So I'm gonna have to fucking wait. Talk to him and see what he says.
Oh, this guy's pretty cool. I think he always let your dad slide and shit all the
Here's the
time.
doggy.
I gotta get this. I gotta talk to him. He's can't be sliding and slacking, you know.
Looks like Angel's got the
Pretty
good
warm
chair
out
there.
there.
It's a good chair there. I need a better chair. My squeaky
I
ass
got
thing
it
is.
warmed up and shit. Pretty good, huh? Doyle, what you doing, buddy? Want to see this dog jump up and down?
You don't look like he's jumping anywhere. Got must have some food. That dog is fat, boy. Look at
Yeah,
that
he's
belt.
fat,
Look
dude.
at that
That dog is
stomach.
fat, dude.
That dog, he's fat.
That's a
Piece of
fat
this.
dog.
Watch this, dude.
The same kind of dog we had. Chihuahua.
This is his favorite stuff, man.
He's
Hi,
coming.
John. Hi,
He
John.
might, he might get up. He says, I can eat one more bite. My belly's so big.
Watch Doyle jump.
His legs can't lift his ass up. Oh, here it goes. Oh, yeah, I got up. Oh, the dog got up. That's about how big our dog was. He was fat like that.
Boy, he's fat.
Yeah, our
I
dog
know
was
you
just
can
like
do it. I've
that.
done it before.
Her name was Roxy.
Oh,
She could barely
stand
walk.
up. All right. There you go,
There
Doyle.
he goes. Eat, eat, eat.
We're standing up.
What's his name? Or her?
So yeah, it's a pretty small pad.
What's the dog's name?
It's cool.
What's the dog's name, Angel?
I don't think he can hear us.
Yeah, I don't think he can hear us either. He's on his phone or something. The dog's cool, though.
Oh man, sorry, Tanya. Yeah, man. And I lost my voice almost pretty much.
He's got
screaming and
double.
yelling.
He's got double pillows. That dog. He's got a maid.
Well, dude, it's just been I need a new one.
Look at the food
That
next to
and
him.
not having internet service.
That dog's got. Now he's gonna
Like
eat.
major balls.
No, let's make it maybe so angels can hear us. Can you hear us now, Angel?
I'll mute my.
Can you hear us now, angels? Or no?
Hey, Virginia, seeing you back.
Hi, Virginia. Can you hear us again, angels? Can you hear us again?
Test 1 2. Angels, are you in the house?
Do you hear us again, angels, or no?
No, he don't hear us. I think he lost his phone. He said it was dying.
Oh, he said his phone was dying.
Yeah.
So he gave us a little show and tell. His fat dog.
Yeah, it's cool. The dog was cool. He did get up. I mean, that dog man took every ounce of energy to get that leg up.
Trying to get up. Yeah.
That dog had a hard time getting up. He goes, do I really want to eat that? He goes, fuck, I'll get up. It's like me getting out of bed in the morning. How that dog looks. That's how I feel in the morning getting out of bed. It's like, oh boy.
Yeah, you know that when I scheduled this video, right? You know that everybody was telling me, the gang stalkers were telling me, you better not say anything about me. Blah, blah, you better not say anything about me. Do. You know, we're gonna sue you. Blah blah. I said, bring it. Sue me. I'll bring all my shit. I'll bring my shit right to your fucking courtroom, bastard.
Oh, I spelled hungry. I spelled hungry with an E. Oh Jesus. He was hungry. Angels. That dog was hungry.
Hungary.
Hungry.
Well, you know
How many people died in the war anyway? I haven't even looked. How many people? I gotta YouTube it or Google it.
They're using pets for this shit too. They use pets for this. It's fucking sick. They use their kids. They use their pets. They fucking stalk people with fucking their kids and their pets, dude. How sick is that shit? How fucking sick is that? I don't remember what video I was watching. Something about revenge porn. They use the remote neural monitoring to make fucking porn videos of us. All kinds of shit.
Oh yeah, they do all
spreading
kinds of shit.
Spreading that shit around.
They got a secret place they all go and hang out.
Hack and slash videos. Fucking just bizarre fake bullshit. Just out of nothing. Out of nothing.
Dark web. They're probably restreaming you right now. They're restreaming us.
You know, I'm absolutely certain that they have used a lot of my stuff. if they aren't using, like you said, the same. Ian or Michael or whichever one of them has said that, oh, he's me, right? And that they've got a clone Facebook of me, or a clone YouTube or whatever, some page, and posting shit that I say, but not what I say. You know what I mean? Posting some bullshit saying I said it, and doing it, whatever. And that's what they do to us. It's just fucking ridiculous.
I haven't even looked at my YouTube to see if I got any more content warnings or anything. I haven't even looked.
They're cooking your mom's birds with directing energy. Yeah, they're cooking all of us. They're cooking us with microwaves.
This says my appeal on the mask event is rejected. Thank you for your appeal. After we determine your content, open TI channel Pat does not follow.
Oh, you're talking about the strike you got?
Yeah. They denied my appeal. They said I was talking about the thing.
The pokey?
Yeah, the pokey. They took the video down. They said appeal rejected. You are off YouTube.
What? Oh,
no, I mean I will be off YouTube if I do one more thing. The channel's gone. So
oh wow. Well, you're in.
So if this happens again, it says if this happens again, just one more strike will result in permanent removal of your channel.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I can't go on there at all. I got all these subs too and all this shit, and I can't go on there. That's fucking stupid.
You're a sweetheart, Virginia. I'm 55 years old. I'm not a cutie pie. I'm an old man. I'm 55 years old.
Got some new guy commenting in my old video named Poison Christ. He's attacking Sassy Savage. Some new guy, this God guy. He says he's.
Where is Sassy? Where's Sassy at?
I told her he could come on over.
Oh.
I sent her the link. She must be sleeping.
My clone is a cutie pie.
Oh, they went. They took my comment out.
What comment?
I put a link in there. It took it out.
Uh-oh, my cat's having a fit. Ow.
They took the link out. Fucking YouTube, fucking police. Can't even fucking post the link.
The YouTube police?
Yeah.
At
least you got an individual name. I can just put your name on there.
You know, when I think about what they do with remote neural monitoring and the dream manipulation, you remember the band Cheap Trick?
Yeah, I saw them. The guy with the two guitars.
I got a bunch of their records.
Yeah, well,
I've seen the guy.
Listen to the song Dream Police.
Double neck guitar or whatever.
Which, it's an old song.
Oh, Dream Police, I know that one.
Yeah, and
their Dream Police are in my head or something, he says.
Yeah, the Dream Police, they're here in my head. Yeah.
I think Virginia wants to hear us sing.
People,
the Dream Police are in my head. The Dream Police gonna make you dead. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it's fucking just annoying, you know. I mean,
I've had all the gangs talking.
I can't have a decent sleep. I mean, even for a couple hours.
I wake up every other hour.
Well, you don't.
The pills don't even work anymore.
You're not dealing. Okay, Will, you're not dealing with B2K and remote neural monitoring. So
the sleeping pills don't even work anymore.
It's not the same. You might not be able to sleep, but you don't.
Sleep at all.
It's not because someone is screaming at you 24/7.
Yeah, I just can't sleep. I've tried everything. I'm trying to work harder and stay up later, but that's not helping. I get maybe 1 or 2 hours.
The second I go lay down, right, they're like, "Oh, come out here. We want to fight you." The absolute second I go to lay down.
Yeah, the best sleep I get is when I get up at 6 in the morning and I go back to bed at 9 and I sleep till 11. That's like the best, 9 to 11.
I mean, and when I do sleep, it's like I'll wake up and they're still fucking yapping like they're me. They're talking as though they're me. I'm like, what the fuck, you know?
Virginia said, "What am I, chopped liver up in here?" No, you're not chopped liver, Virginia. It's nice to see you. I haven't seen anybody in over a week. since last Friday. Here's the dog.
There's what's the dog's name, Angels?
Yeah, what's the dog's name?
His name is
Dooley or
Doyle.
Doyle.
Doyle. Doyle, I got a cookie for you, Doyle.
Like the Misfits.
Doyle.
Doyle, I got a cookie for you. Doyle,
Doyle.
Doyle, I got a cookie for you.
What are you
Cookie,
doing, Doyle?
cookie, Doyle. Eat. Get that steak, Doyle. Doyle, get that steak. Steak, Doyle, steak.
I've never seen
Look at him lick his lip. Steak, Doyle. Steak. I got your steak.
He's fucking
He's like, he hears me. Doyle, steak. I got your steak, Doyle.
speak, Doyle. Speak.
Doyle, I got your steak. He's wagging his tail. Like, Doyle, I got your steak. I got your steak, Doyle.
You're the star of the show, Doyle. Speak. You're the star, Doyle. Speak.
Doyle, I got your steak.
Good boy. Good boy, Doyle. Good boy, Doyle.
This is funny. It means actually hears me.
Yeah, I bring him over to Creek all the time.
I'm laughing my ass
gets
off.
all violent
Doyle,
with me when I
loves
went
it.
out.
Yeah, Doyle rules. Virginia said. I agree.
Is that the house you said that you had to clean up?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Looks a lot better, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Getting there slowly, man.
Looks pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
When Angel showed it the
Doyle
first
rules.
time, when Angel showed it the first time, it was pretty gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We've seen all that stuff. Seen it all.
But yeah, I remember him showing it. It's like you couldn't even see the floor. Now you see the floor everywhere.
Yeah, I know, huh? Got rid of a bunch of junk. Kept a couple things. We're gonna get rid of the fridge, hopefully.
So how long are you gonna stay there? Until it's
Um,
finished?
Yeah, I'm done staying here pretty much, unless he needs me to come and watch the place when he's working at night or something.
Right.
Watch
Oh,
the
nice.
dog in the place.
Well, that's a good thing.
So who gets to watch the dog? Whose dog is that?
That's Angel to get
My
to
dog
watch
originally, when I saved him from impoundment, me and my second wife, and
It's cool.
right after my mom's dog passed away, and that was in 2008, 29, he was gonna be killed. And my buddy told me to go look at him, and he was a fucking cool looking, skinny little butt.
You don't
Are
see
you-
many
are you
dogs that
guys-
color. They're usually like tan.
Are you
like my
guys
dog.
related or just friends?
And my friend Doyle that was passing away, he was on his deathbed. I looked at this dog and said, "What's your name? Is your name Doyle?" And that was his name right there. So I named him Doyle after a friend of mine.
Are you guys related or are you just friends?
He worked for the, you know.
Oh, the Hessians?
Yeah, he fucking ran shit.
Oh,
all
right
over.
on.
Angels.
Angel, you gotta change your name to a Doyle at the bottom. Just
Hey,
barking Doyle.
Angels.
Huh?
Hey, Angels.
Huh?
Are you guys related or are you just friends?
Good friends.
We're just like best friends since
Okay, well,
7th
that's
grade.
At least
Well,
you got
good. There you
somebody.
go. At least you got a friend.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
it's hard to find people out here.
There's nobody.
Well, you know, when you're being gang stalked, you got to watch out who your friends are. It's good that you
Yeah.
guys are friends.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
live in a big city. I got nobody here.
I'll tell you the story on it, yeah.
I don't know if Angels has told you anything about the fucking gang stalking business.
Oh, no, I haven't. Yeah, not too much. Talked to him a little bit about it, but not really too much about it.
Well, it's hard to talk to people about.
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
It's fucking hard. It's hard to talk about. It's hard to talk about. You have fucking 50 people or fucking 50 million people fucking harass.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the
The whole
phone calls. I get
neighborhood.
100 phone calls a day. They're fake phone calls. They blow my phone up at work. They call. They hang up at work. It's just the work harassment's horrible. Just in
Well,
itself.
come on, Will. Look at that. Look at that. That I showed of the video they took of mine. That 2.6 million people have
Oh,
looked
yeah.
at. You know.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
So they all
should've
know what's
made money
going
on
on.
that video.
Those people all know who the fuck I am, right? And they know what's happening to me, but you know, right? Come on, really? What's happening to us, right? They know what's happening to us. They know the shit. There's fucking millions of them. That right there's almost 3 fucking million that are fucking with me personally. 3 million almost people.
It's like they
fucking
play dumb,
personally.
you know?
And they like to pull that shit. They say, "Oh, you're being personal." Yeah, I'm being personal now, motherfuckers. I'm being personal. I'm being personal, Rhonda, Michael, all you fuckers. I'm being
Rhonda,
personal.
come on panel, Rhonda. Let's see.
No,
Come on
yeah,
up.
Quit telling her to come on panel. I don't know if
I'd
you
love
have
to see Rhonda on
complete later
panel.
on in fucking on my YouTube channel.
Rhonda, I'd love to see Rhonda come on. That'd be awesome. That'd be a great show. I'll get out of my chair for once.
You know, one day she, before I realized what they were all doing, I said, I had went out and they had put a battery charger on Colleen's vehicle, and she said, "Oh, I need you to come out and help me with this." So I went out there and helped, and she's like, "Oh, touch here and touch here." So I did. I touched there with my knuckles, and she gave me this look like, "Oh, you know what I'm trying to do." You know, like I was supposed to touch the engine and shit with my fingers, right? And I touched it with my knuckles and shit. I said, "So what's going on? You know, so what's going on here?" Oh, nothing. Oh, nothing. It's okay now. Okay. And the next day I said, "So what? You've been gang stalking me, bitch, right? You're fucking gang stalking me." She looks at me with the big old smile. "Oh, I wouldn't do that to you." I said, "Bitch, I know you're fucking doing this shit. I know you're part of it. Don't even fucking play no games, right?" Since the day that she talked to that outside in the street talking about, "Oh, he did it. He broke into these places." I'm like, "Bitch, I ain't broke into nobody's fucking place." I was like, "Fuck, motherfucker."
She probably broke into your place.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Virginia, Rhonda's the gang stalker, lives about
I don't want to talk about how they
houses down.
copied my fucking mail key, and I had to change my mailbox key 3 times.
What?
Yeah, because I wasn't getting any mail.
What'd they do? They had the key?
I had to change my mailbox key 3 fucking times.
They had it?
They
Sometimes
got
those mailbox keys, sometimes those keys fit,
They either were able to get copies of my mailbox key or got the mailman to actually just hand them my mail. And
No, they
I
got the
went,
key.
I
They got
went
the
to the
key, I
postal
guarantee it.
carrier about it. I said, "Look, I haven't got any fucking mail for like 3 months. I wasn't getting electric bills. I wasn't getting none of my
Yeah, they take your
SSI
keys.
shit. I wasn't getting none of it."
They
And I
take
went
your
to
keys.
the postmaster general about that shit, and it stopped.
Yeah, because they took your key. That's what they do.
That right there, you know what that is? That's 5 years minimum.
Yeah.
Mail tampering is 5 years minimum. There ain't no questions. There's no fucking appeals. It's 5 years in the federal penitentiary minimum. That's even if it's your first fucking offense.
Wow. That's worse than DUI.
It ain't no bullshit. They don't fuck around. If you go to the post office, right? If you go into the post office like with guns drawn and shit, like to burglarize to do something at the post office, 25 years.
Wow.
25 years for assault for doing that, for assaulting a post office. If you touch a mail carrier, if you assault a mail carrier, you don't want to know. You don't want to fuck with it. Don't fuck with people's mail if you know what's good for you.
Don't fuck with the mail.
So they're fucking with your mail too, huh? Virginia? Tanya?
Do some formatting here. Format. Let's see that.
I just don't. I'm done. Not saying what I think anymore. I'm done. Done not saying it.
Fucking piece of shit. Come on, bitch. It's not showing up. I guess surprised I got my fucking.
Come on, Will. You've heard Angel's stories. You've heard my stories. Let's hear some of your stories.
Oh, let's see my story. We can talk about my old apartment in Missouri. They had 3 of them. They had 3 of them.
Me your stories. I know about your issue with. Where'd you go? You ran away because I told you to talk about your stories. Will left.
Wouldn't it be a good day anyways?
Scared him the fuck off when you're talking about his stories.
It's tomorrow's Saturday though.
Yeah, but it's still not the first. You know what I'm saying?
It
You
doesn't
want to
really
make money, you got to go down the hill and grab your nice shit. Stop wasting your time with this little piece of
Oh,
shit up
no,
here.
it's been pretty good up here lately.
Has it?
Yeah,
Well, that's good.
all the hipsters and stuff moved
Oh,
up here.
they've been coming and buying stuff?
Yeah, apparently they like the shiny stuff.
Oh, of course they like the shiny stuff.
What are you talking about?
They're the hipsters.
Yeah, so I'm still trying to make it to the swap meet, but I don't know. You got to get there pretty early in the morning to set up.
You do gotta get there pretty fucking early.
I haven't done it in so long. I've done it too much, but
I used to go to the swap meet every Saturday.
yeah.
When I worked for a guy, we made clocks and shit. Did clock
That reminds me, I got a
restoration and
clock
shit.
that I made. I can take. Thanks for reminding me.
What?
I got a clock that I made out of a saw blade, and I took and made it like all copper looking.
But yeah, I can restore clocks. I can restore movements. I can restore the clock itself. The
Man, I got a
all
picture clock.
Fuck, they got a
I can-
wedding dress?
I can do all that shit.
Fucking swear to God, dude.
Oh, people buy that.
I know, dude. I fucking continue. Fuck, man. All this shit. You know, I hate to say it, but fuck, dude.
Yeah,
No, that's stealing from someone else. You know what I mean?
people buy all kinds of shit.
I've rebuilt grandfather clocks, world
Even though
clocks,
they did me wrong
and
yeah,
Sonia's,
no, I can't do them.
Mantle clocks, all that
Yeah,
shit. I rebuilt. I remade all those. Restored all kinds of them.
Can't be that way. You know? Sucks to have
Weight driven, battery
Oh, yeah.
driven,
You know what I'm
chain
saying?
driven,
Yep.
It does, dude.
spring driven, all that shit. I've made all of them.
When you lie to me and say it's cow, you know, the fucking bitch said it was Calvin's, right? That weed. And I talked to
Oh yeah.
yeah, dude, I'll show you the text.
Yeah, she's
You know, it's like, what the fuck? Why you lied to me about fucking getting something for me?
Yeah, that chick lies about
You know,
like everything,
I mean,
dude.
they tell me it's gonna be this, and it wasn't. Right?
Sounds like a gang stalker.
Take care of this and,
Yeah.
you know,
Fucking bitch neighbors are lying about me every day, dude. Same shit. Fucking lies.
fucking around my house.
Yeah.
I mean, none of that shit.
Yeah, fucking. I was telling them about how fucking everybody came over here and stole everything fucking right away,
Right when my dad died,
Like-
I didn't find out until the next day my dad was dead.
and I couldn't fucking get over here because I didn't know. Oh, dude, and I almost checked up on them like that night too, the night before, because every time I make what do you call them, lemon bars, but I don't make my lemon bars with lemon juice, and I use limes instead because it makes it so much better.
Shut up, dog.
Doyle,
Stop
it'll
it.
take you outside.
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
not going outside. Fucking take off.
Look at him.
Yeah,
He's
you
like
get his ass.
he's like a crackhead, dude. He gets all
I
shaky
know.
and stuff, dude. Doyle gets all nuts over that crap, man. But yeah, fuck. If you want to borrow that stuff, then
Yeah,
I'll
let's
just
get. I'll help you unload it.
and then yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened with Will. He logged all the way off, I guess.
And then we could go to your family.
Oh no, that's cool.
You know, let me help you up there.
No, not
Well, that's good.
not that late.
It's only 11:30.
Well,
Everybody does it these days.
Yeah, all my fucking gang stalker neighbors and shit.
there you go. Gang stalker fucking neighbors.
Yep, every last one of them is, man. I swear, the ones that fucking the bitch that stole my fucking dog.
Stole your dog.
She's up all night doing shit.
Yeah, she is. She's fucking big time tweaker.
Fucking
That
meth
damn
head.
bitch. She's
Like I
fucking
can see if I was fucking tweaking at something, I'm trying to clean.
right.
Big ass difference.
So that's what's happening with that.
I mean, I'm not gonna kid. I mean, shit. When I was younger, in my 20s, I did all kinds of drugs and shit. When I was younger, I don't do that shit no more. I don't have time for it. When I was young, in my 20s, I used to fucking drink a fucking bottle of Jack Daniels like it was fucking water in like 10 minutes. I used to do all
I could do
kinds of.
that with like.
Oh
a
yeah,
phone
we
call.
all did.
I did all that
Echo,
shit, but I
echo,
don't
echo,
fucking do that
echo.
shit. I don't do nothing anymore, barely, dude. I don't do shit. I don't drink. I haven't had a drink since July. I just bought some pot here not last month for the first time in like
The
almost
phone
a
thing
year.
is actually pretty cool. I might fucking wind up.
Will, you just left again. Damn you, Will.
I could use that. Film the moon.
King Sledgehammer, suck my fucking dick, you little bitch.
Yeah. Oh, you got a jack? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I had two, but the other one ain't fucking working. I have a duty one.
Will works at an auto parts store.
I had two stream yards going. That's what fucked up.
Oh, that's what happened. You double stream yarded.
Yeah, it was echoing like a bitch.
Right on.
I don't have no dark secrets, John Dillard. Get the fuck out of here.
I was formatting my hard drive and it cut out the stream or something. It's weird. I plugged in another USB. You can't plug another USB while you're streaming or something.
Your dark secret is you're a fucking gang stalker, King Sledgehammer.
What's the dark secret? Who's this? Like King Sledgehammer. You freak out. All I want to
He's another gang stalker
is
piece of
get
shit.
better. Is it Muddy?
I don't know.
Muddy.
I don't give a fuck who he is. He's an idiot. Just another fucking gang stalker perp.
Gang, so we got to put Doyle back on. Doyle.
The camera sucks on here.
Can't put Doyle back on.
It's supposed to be the moon, or whatever you call it. The moon.
Oh yeah, that's one of those Jeep's drones. That's the Jeep's drone. Jeep Jeep. It's the Jeep's drone.
A drone, huh?
From Jeep.
Ka-ding.
Virginia deleted the Sledgehammer. You got it. You got the boot. Sledgehammer got the boot. You got the boot, Sedgy. Got the boot.
That's just another Slack account for one of the other perps. That's all it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's all they do on here. That's all they got.
Probably Muddy or John Dillard or one of those fuckers. Mike Miller or Mike Bujanowski. One of those fucking scumbags.
The little lenses are actually open though. That's the only problem. I didn't fucking close them.
I see those. Those are the hot lights. Those lamps get hot, boy. I used to use those. Those are halogen lamps. They get hot.
Mike Miller came in here one time, or somebody came in here with the name Mark Smiller.
It's all nice and clean.
Whatever.
Not a bunch of people parked over here fucking camping out.
Those lights are bright, man. The Angel's got the killer light set up. Those halogen some bitches. There's a boulder. I always enjoy Angels night streams. Are cool. The desert at night.
The comic book community for like before I deleted my Twitter that I had some of them following me on or like was in communication with. We're all harassing me, fucking talking shit about I'm a mosquito and just a bunch of shit. And I'm like, I just fucking deactivated that Twitter. I said, fuck you, gang stalker bitches. Fuck you, comic book YouTube community. You suck shit.
Love it.
The desert. This reminds me of Arizona. The desert. Desert storms, like I say. Virginia wants to know what color hair Angels has.
It's about the same color as mine, I think, if I remember right.
I think it was dark. That's all I remember.
Slight brown like mine is. Kind of in between blonde and brown. But he's not talking. So I don't know.
Busy. He was doing video.
I saw his face one time in a reflection. I think he's got.
Yeah, I think it was dark. That's all I remember is dark. I saw the reflection. It was dark.
He's got glasses too. I don't remember how long ago it was. It was one of the early.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
It was just a reflection though, like off the.
Yeah, he could have blonde hair for all we know.
Off the stereo glass. It was off.
Yeah. I saw the same one. I think it's dark hair, Virginia. Maybe in between mine and Scott's.
So Lucas, if you don't say something in chat of who you are, I'm not putting you up here because I know you're probably just.
Don't let him up here. I'm bored to death.
Okay, you want to hear somebody saying the N-word or some racist shit?
Yeah, you can cut him off real quick. You can cut him off.
Okay, speak the truth, Lucas.
God, they're fucking watching me, bro.
Bro, that sounds like Brandon.
Goddamn drone.
Bro. Sounds like bro. We got
fucking drones, man.
That's better than somebody coming in here saying N-word or fuck off or whatever.
No, I won't say that.
Well, that's good. What? Are you a target?
Fuck off to the government, maybe.
You mean maybe? What do you mean maybe?
Fucking surveillance agents are outside my house right now.
So
Goddamn
you're saying,
drones flying over my house.
so you're saying you're targeted?
Yeah. I downed one the other day.
Are you down to drone? That's
Yeah,
funny.
it had a fucking Amazon sticker on it.
I don't doubt it a bit. I don't know if you know who Brian Cochran is, but he worked with SIS, and they were slated by Amazon to gangstock motherfuckers.
The government must be contracted through Amazon or something.
Well, there's obviously big money behind this shit. It ain't just people doing this for fun. If they are, they're fucking stupid as shit. They aren't doing it for fun. They're getting monetary gain from it.
There's a lot of money behind this.
There's got to be. There has to be.
And power.
I mean, okay. If there isn't, who's going to spend 24 hours a day as a group of, I don't know, 20 to 50 people harassing one person? Who's going to do that? Because it's for a joke or a prank or just because they're assholes. No one's going to do that. No one is going to forgo their life, possibility of prison, to fuck with somebody because they want to be an asshole. They're not going to do it. They're going to get paid. They're getting paid, and somebody's paying them. So that's what I always try to say. Follow the money.
They get paid to come on here and fuck with us.
Well, yeah, they get paid to come in here and perp and disrupt your fucking YouTube presence or whatever internet.
Well, they flagged my channel, I'm sure, because somebody would have to go in there and watch the whole stream like 20
Well,
times.
somebody had to do it. The YouTube probably wouldn't have done shit.
No, it was 3 days later. YouTube does it in 24 hours. It was 3 days later. Somebody probably watched it.
Yeah, and somebody complained, and they fucking did something about it.
What have you guys been up to?
Chilling.
Trying to survive being gang stalked. That's what we're up to.
This is John Heyman, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, why you say Lucas?
Incognito.
Oh, incognito.
Not no more though. It's blown.
How you doing, John?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, yeah.
How'd you find the stream, John?
I found it.
Well, he's been here a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah. Months ago. Burger Boy.
What?
Oh, Burger Boy. Okay.
What's Burger Boy doing? I know they cut his channel off.
No, he's got a new channel. He's booming now. He's almost got 500 subs.
Oh, he's got another channel again?
Oh, yeah.
He's got so many damn videos, dude.
He does like 10 a day or something. The guy fucking nonstop. He's like a video machine. I couldn't do that many.
Yeah, he must have some kind of method or something now where you just
He must run three
videos up.
computers at once and renders them or something. 'Cause that's all I can think of. He runs 3 at a time. The guys from a computer fanatic to get that many videos up. 10 a day is a lot. I mean, he's got Premiere. I come pops up my notification. Another one. Yeah, Burger Boy did one on Alice. Did you ever see it, Scott?
No, I didn't. I'm not gonna fuck with Alice. Sorry.
He did one on a couple of the TIs.
She called me a minion. I'm like, fuck off, bitch.
She hasn't done a video either in 2 weeks. Alice stopped.
I never did shit to her, and because she was pissed at you and Angel, she talked shit to me. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I ain't to do shit to you.
She said I was trying to get her with my sex machine, and I never said one word about it. She watched some video on New Year's Eve. It had nothing to do with her.
I never did or said a wrong fucking thing to that woman. So whatever the fuck she wants to do, I don't give a shit. I mean, she called me she said, "Go away, minion." I'm like, what the fuck you calling me a minion for? I just commented on your channel. I didn't say shit to you. I haven't said shit about you. And when you guys get on her, when you and Angel get on her, and do shit, am I saying anything? Am I saying anything? I don't say shit about it. I don't even fucking know her. I don't give a shit. If she got a problem with me, she can kiss my ass. I didn't do shit to that bitch.
Did you hear that, Miss Dark Hue? Was it like Brandon Q, like Dark Q? I don't know how you say her name. Dark Q? Is it Dark Q or Dark?
And that story I was talking about with the purple mushroom head dickhead fucking jerking off and then and then fucking conspiracy underground saying I was talking about him and that you
Oh
guys,
yeah.
and then he said you guys were spying on him and shit.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
bitch, underground.
You gotta make some.
I wasn't even talking about you, you stupid motherfucker. You dumb motherfucker. I was talking about one of my gang stalkers.
Oh,
So
he's just trying to make content to get views, anything to drum up some fucking views.
I wasn't even talking about that bitch. I
That's
didn't
why
fucking
he
say
made
shit
it up.
about that
Just made
motherfucker.
some bullshit up, get some people in there, something to talk about.
What are you drinking?
Dramasphere.
Is that Mountain Dew?
But I'm talking about you now, you dumb motherfucker.
They took his channel down. He's got one that says Conspiracy Underdog 2.
Whatever. I'm not going to look at that channel either. I've never looked at any of his channels, any of his fucking videos.
Filthy Wilson took his channels down. A lot of channels have gone down.
I got enough real gang stalkers harassing me without some fucking stupid bitch fucking trying to make shit up about me.
I think you're the only one that doesn't get flagged.
More stupid bitches making shit up about you. Fuck that shit.
The only one that hasn't gotten flagged, which you're lucky.
I mean, fuck, whatever, dude.
You don't have too many haters.
Dude, I got
haters.
Dude, I got a lot of haters. I'm telling you, I know.
We got some haters here. Some haters.
Haters.
Well, when 2.6 million people have looked at one of my videos on some other website, one of the videos that I made that only has 27 views on my YouTube, what the fuck does that say to you?
They got some marketing strategy shaking there. I don't know how they did it.
I mean, 2.6 million views.
We gotta know how to do something. I mean, what is this? What is other videos?
That I got fucked out of. That's a diamond play button like a motherfucker, right? That's a diamond play button at least, right? Or platinum, 2.6 million fucking views.
Oh yeah, the YouTube plaque on the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got none of that shit.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's my video that somebody fucking
I think you got to get 100,000 just to get something like recognition from YouTube.
So that was my video. They got 2.6 million fucking views.
I got videos that have 100,000 views and I've never gotten shit. So you got to do like 1 million views to get it, or 100,000 subs or some shit like that to get a plaque.
So that's literally everybody that looked at that. Those 2.6 million motherfuckers have something to do with my gang stalkers. Period. End of story. That's 2.6 million motherfuckers that listened to my V2K recordings of my gang stalkers, and I got nothing from it.
All this does is waste their time. They waste their time. These gang stalkers waste their time. They make you sit and wait, and you don't go anywhere. It's like you're grounded.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people feel the same way in the community.
I feel your pain with that, with the dream manipulation, Tanya. It's some bullshit. Every fucking night, dude. Every night, all night, every night. I don't know. I mean,
it's a dream police.
I mean, like with you got the Matthew Cho or whatever.
Yeah, Troy. Yeah. I wonder how he's doing.
How I mean,
is he doing like life?
Whether he went off or whether it was a setup or whatever, frame up or whatever, whether he did it or not. From the videos that he showed, he wasn't an axe murderer.
Oh, I got news on that. I just Googled it. Look, listen to this. I'll type in the private chat.
He didn't come off as an axe murderer.
They got 9 hours ago. They got an update on Matthew Troy. That's good that you brought it up. That's weird. I'll put it in the private chat. Check this out. I'm gonna put it in the private chat.
Okay.
It's getting. You can just go ahead and read it if you want.
Man, okay, I'm reading it. Man who fatally stabbed Portland business owner Matthew Choi sentenced to at least 25 years in prison. The man who killed Matthew Choi,
maybe it's a different Matthew
the
Choi. Never
co-founder
mind.
of Choi Kimchi, after breaking.
It's a different one. It's a different one. It's the wrong
No, that
one.
ain't the same person, dude.
Ain't the same person.
No, that's
Uh,
not the taxi attack.
No. There must be a lot of Matthew
the
Choi.
Cleaver taxi attack.
Yeah.
But from his videos, you know, he was hitting home, and
All right.
I emphasize this a lot, that these motherfuckers are trying to frame you. Okay, they're trying to set people up, and they do. They either set you up to go to jail, to go to a mental institution, kill yourself, or something, or make it look like you killed somebody else. And they've done that. As I've said, right here in this trailer park, 6 people have died that I know of, and they're all older men from 50 to 70, and a couple of them had voiced to me that or I had become privy to information that they were being gang stalked, and now they're dead. One was talking to me about it personally, and he's dead. So if you don't think they're trying to kill us, you're a fucking idiot. That's the main goal, is to fucking destroy you.
Oh, there's a lot of Choi's out there. I was just researching it. And there's all these Choi's. Too many Choi's.
I mean, because first they perform character assassination on your on your reputation, and then they go farther by doing other shit. So
I think they're suppressing gang stalking from YouTube. The whole community in the niche.
I know they have. If you
right now, that's even worse. So I mean, I've seen all the views are going down. Right.
If you put gang stalking in your title, it's going to be suppressed.
They are suppressing everything. Even that guy Abe says it. He says they're suppressing.
I literally did it. I edited the video, right? I was talking about gang stalking, V2K, remote neural monitoring in the title, right?
Right.
And I scheduled it or whatever, and was going to go live. It didn't show up, so and I changed the title. I just removed that stuff. I removed the gang stalking, V2K, and targeted individual shit, and it popped right the fuck up. So the YouTube complicit people who are doing this shit, the people that are in YouTube that are complicit with this shit, which there are, I ain't bullshitting, you know they are, because they let these fuckers get away with this shit like fucking Muddy, fuckhead, are shadow banning this shit. They want to keep it suppressed. You know it, right? You know it.
I'm just typing that on Abe's channel. He's wondering why he thinks he's getting suppressed by YouTube by just like singling him out. So they're not doing it just to him; they're doing it to everybody.
They're doing it to all of us.
Yeah.
And I as my, if you look at my banner, the banner that I used to have the banner of the galaxy picture that I painted, the painting I did.
Yeah.
I changed my banner to the comments that the fuckers removed. I posted those comments like you were talking to me about it. I posted the comments that on my comment section in a video, right? And every time I refreshed, it would disappear. They were removing it. They were removing the comment,
Yep.
Finally,
I've seen that before. Yeah.
And I said, fuck it. I'm gonna. I copied the motherfucker. I made a fucking screenshot of it, and I made it my banner. I said, remove this, bitch.
They'll be watching every video I do now. YouTube will be watching everything I do. I can't even fucking do videos. What I do is I'll do a stream.
Like 5 days, right? For like 5 days straight, these motherfuckers were screaming about he's got that in his banner. He did it. He got it in his banner. We can't remove that. Blah blah blah. They can't remove that comment because it's my fucking banner. because I put all their names on it. I don't know if you looked at my banner, but it's got my gang stalkers names on it. Talking about how they're removing my fucking comments, fucking punk ass bitches. I'm playing. I ain't playing anymore. I'm not done. I'm not done. Let's just say that. I'm not done. I'm far from done. I'm not gonna fade into the bushes like Homer Simpson's and disappear, right? Like so many other fucking targeted individuals have that were doing things, you know, but they were having their programs and talking about this shit and they disappear, right? Because you were just talking about it. Nobody's doing shit. No targeted individuals are talking about shit. So we're it, dude. We're it. So one day they're gonna come in here and my channel's gonna be gone because we're talking about this shit. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, it's not like I'm making money here. I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing it for, you know, I'm not doing it for gain monetarily. I'm doing it to get rid of gang stalking, just like you are. So I'm never gonna, even if I had the opportunity, I'm never gonna monetize. I'm not gonna put the little dollar sign down there for you to fucking Snapchat or whatever fucking super chat. I ain't gonna do that shit. I don't care if I got fucking. I don't care if I got 100 million fucking followers. I'm not gonna do it. I'm doing this personally. I'm doing this as a fucking public service. I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it because I think I'm gonna get help. I'm not doing it because I think that, you know, I'm gonna be famous or a fucking hero. You know, I'm here for you. That's why I fucking research. That's why I tell you what I find. That's why I don't coin into the bullshit about spiritual this, fucking aliens that, demons this. That's all fucking bullshit. These are fucking scumbag people using technology and a corporation of fucking conspirator terrorists worldwide, period. That's it. It ain't God. You ain't hearing God. You ain't hearing fucking Jesus. You ain't hearing none of that shit. That's scumbag gang stalkers. That's like when they talk about the Mongolians and all this shit. I'm like, look, what, you know, you're reaching.
They did the McGolden shit on today.
Like, you're fucking reaching. Ain't no fucking fungus telling you what to do, okay? No goddamn fungus is telling you what to do. It's people. Okay, even if they're using a fungus called Mongolians, right, as part of this technology, it's still people. It's still fucking scumbag people behind it. It's still technology, and they've been doing this shit to people for years. Okay, if you look at MK Ultra, if you look at COINTELPRO, if you look at the shit the CIA did, Montauk, Dolce Base, all those fuckers have been doing this shit, experimenting on people with technology to fuck with people's heads. It's no joke.
And YouTube is suppressing it now. We're
And
gonna be off.
YouTube is being complicit. Yeah, you goddamn right. Because they're suppressing it.
I mean, nobody's gonna go follow anybody over to Odyssey or BitChute. Nobody even wants to go over those channels.
Well, I don't know. Now I'm not saying Google's behind this shit. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. But there are people that are working for them, right? That have access to this shit, that are corrupted, at the very least, that are complicit with this shit, right? You see what I mean?
I'm gonna go see what kind of gang stalking videos on BitChute. Maybe I can find one.
But you see what I mean, right? I'm not saying that, you know.
Microwave weapons live demonstration. I gotta see that. Let me look at it first, see if it's any good. Oh, we saw that one already. That's the same video we saw last week. My God, I've got nothing new since then. Fuck. We already saw that video. They got nothing new.
Now, think about it this way: the poke, right? The pokey, right? They don't want you talking about that shit, right? They don't want you talking about it, right? They don't want you doing videos on it. They don't want you talking about, people that did get it, people that didn't get poked, whatever. I don't really give a shit. I don't give a motherfucking shit if a motherfucker gets a jab or not. I don't give a fuck.
I sincerely believe this video is a must.
If you want to yourself, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. If you don't want to, I don't care. But the point I'm trying to make with that is they don't want you talking about it.
No.
They'll take your videos down about it. So they're suppressing this in a different way. They don't want you to talk about it, but they don't want to shine a light on it. You know what I mean?
Let me go type in the biggest
If you get what I mean
gang
about
stalking video. I'm trying to
you know what I mean? They don't want to shine a light on it. Like they did the C word. Get me?
Oh, yeah. Boing, boing, ping.
But
gang stalker admitting getting paid by the government to stalk citizens. I don't know if I saw this one.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those.
Did you?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them.
This is a BitChute.
There's a young black kid wearing like a
I saw that one.
Fedora hat, sitting there talking about it, and he can't be more than fucking 18 or 19 or 20.
Yeah, that was on Nappy's channel. I think I saw that one.
And he was in I don't know, Philadelphia or Seattle. I can't remember which. One of those. I think it was actually Portland. I think it was
We
Portland.
had one on Nappy's channel. The same thing. The kid looked like he was 18. He said he was hired by the gang stalkers. He got gift cards.
Well, link it. We'll watch it. I'll have
I'll have to dig it up. I'm trying to find some new ones.
If you want to watch it, we can watch it. I don't have a problem with that.
So we got the Nappy one.
Whatever. Put a link in there, and I'll post it somewhere.
Hold on, let me find it. Good. I like most of them. I don't like so far.
I don't know if you've had time to do anything with the map or idea.
No, I haven't done anything. I'm just giving up.
Oh, you've just given up.
Yeah.
You didn't even get started. How can you fucking give up when you didn't even get started?
I'm taking a break. I just did the YouTube thing. I'm taking a break.
You want me to do it? You want me to make a map, motherfucker?
There is a map already made.
Not of gang stalkers.
No, it's not one of gang stalkers. How do you know where they are?
Wherever the targets are, we got to get with the targets and find out who. That's kind of why I'm sitting here telling you who mine are. So when the shit comes down, you know who to blame. When I end up dead or whatever, fucking you know who to blame.
All I know is Rhonda. That's all I know.
Yeah, you know more than that.
I can't find his channel now. Oh, Jesus.
You saw one of their faces tonight.
Yeah. The Facebook dude.
That's the little prick that lives next door to me.
Is he closer to you than Rhonda?
Right next door.
Oh, right next door. Oh, God, it's too close. You got really close. You got 8 feet apart, 10 feet apart.
Moved in here.
Damn. How long has he been there?
To my knowledge, to my recollection, I was over at his house one time, me and my wife, and that was when he scanned me into the fucking RNM system because I got disoriented and my ears started popping and fucking I got dizzy and I had to get the fuck out of there. And he was on the computer when it happened. I accord that to when he scanned me the fuck into the system because it started happening. The V2K and shit started happening directly after that. So if you know the little bastard, if you ever meet him, stay the fuck away from him for your own safety.
Yeah, I can't find that one video. I found it by accident one day.
I'm talking about the little fucker that came outside with a hatchet.
Oh, yeah.
One little son of a bitch.
There's the same dude in your Facebook?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I called the police about that shit. They asked if I wanted to send a deputy out, but I said, well, he'd already left. But do you still want us to send a deputy out? And I said, no, I just want to have a record of it.
Yeah, I can't find that video. Can't find it.
I mean, I went out there just with my cane. Fucker has a hatchet. I'm, you know,
Molly Hatchet. She said, "Hey, Molly Hatchet."
little fucker had a little 30-year-old fucker had a hatchet. Assaulted me with that's assault. Literally. I mean, he didn't actually touch me or whatever, but that's assault with a deadly weapon. That was intent to do harm with a deadly weapon. Right?
Don, you said Amazon's a part of it.
Oh, I know they are. I know that I'm fucking. I mean,
They were
absolutely.
on they were on the SHP's list. That list of links.
Well, that's probably where a lot of the money's coming from. I mean, well, if you look at it, look at Sidewalk. You know what Sidewalk is? We talked about it, right? They're recording everything you're saying, everything you're doing through those fucking Alexas and fucking Ring cameras on everybody's house. And even if you were to take like I did and take your and see that was something else. Rhonda brought over a fucking an Alexa hockey puck, saying, "Oh, a friend gave it to her, right?" And she didn't want it, and she gave it to me. And I tried to get it connected. It wouldn't connect, so I took it outside and smashed it. But I'd already knew they were stalking me and shit and watching me. But I wanted to use it anyway. But if you're, let's say, you have one, even if you take that fucker outside and smash it in a million pieces like I did, you're still under the bubble because there's so many of them around you in every house in the neighborhood that the bubble, the dome of an Alexa is 1 square mile radius, right? The dome of the reach that just one of the hockey pucks has, or the Ring cameras. So you would have to get rid of everyone within a fucking mile radius of your home to be out.
They say
to
you
be
can
out
jam
from
all
under the
those.
dome.
You can jam all those.
And they're listening to everything you say on the street, in your house. That it's being recorded. Amazon says they're not listening to this, right? They don't have somebody sitting there listening to it, but I call bullshit. You're not going to record this shit if you don't intend to listen to it, right? You're not going to record something for no reason, right? You're not going to create this network of surveillance and not use it, right? I mean, really, right? Right?
Correct.
Come on, really? You're not going to do it. You're not gonna set up a fucking network of fucking Alexas together if you're not gonna fucking use it to listen to people, if you're not gonna use it to listen to people.
I invested so much time over a year into this and got nowhere. It's like a dead end. Year of my time trying to get these records back.
That's just the thing right here, Tanya. You say that are not outsiders. But who are outsiders? Who are the outsiders? You've got the gang stalkers, the targeted individuals, and the outsiders.
Yeah, who are the outsiders?
Who are the outsiders?
Specific, the aliens or the
I don't think there is a such thing as an outsider. I think that you're either being watched or you're one of them watching.
I'd love to see the program, how they run it.
No middle ground.
I mean, I've seen Filthy Wilson's tablet. That was a layout of the gang stalkers.
Well, what was this video you said you had?
I can't find it.
Oh, okay. Oh, whatever. I just, I don't know a solution. I mean, I rack my little pea brain.
I don't think I've ever seen this one. Operation Crimson Mist. Ever hear that one?
No.
Genocide Microwave ELF. This is a pretty good one here. This might be a good video.
But I
Never,
just
never seen
I
this
keep,
one.
I keep
I'll
trying
put
to
this link in the chat if you want to do a video. We'll take a break. This is something I've never heard of, so this is
I
new.
keep trying to construct a
BitChute
solution
video. This is
or
a
a plan.
BitChute video.
You know, I keep trying to construct a solution or a plan for us
Well,
to
you need backing. You need some people to
try
fucking
to
get behind us. These even
to,
the big
imp,
channels don't do nothing. The
to
gang's not going to
implement.
quit. These people are all quitting. All these big channels quit.
But
Ones that didn't quit are making money through Snapchats or super chats.
the only solution, there's only one. There's only going to be one solution, and like I've thought of all kinds of things. The only solution that I've came up with that is feasible for us as targets is to remove their anonymity, just like I did here tonight. If you know who's fucking with you, say who's fucking with you. Don't let them sit there in their fucking house and keep fucking V2K'ing you, remote neural monitoring you, streaming shit about you, walking around to the neighbors talking shit about you, recruiting more fucking people to hate on you. Talk about them. Say their names, say where they fucking live, fucking everything they've done to you, because it ain't gonna fucking do any good not to. That's all I have to say. Letting them do it every day, all day, and just get away with it. It's fucking bullshit. So here's the screen. This is Operation Crimson, as Will said, the genocide induced via microwave ELF directed energy weapons video. It is approximately 21 minutes long, so we can probably watch the whole thing without getting bored to death.
It's not bad.
And this is Rwanda ELF microwave weapons.
This is a real event.
Yeah, well, this is all a real event, but this is just something that's been recorded and
something that happened for real
and implemented into the public eye. But there's targeted individuals all over the fucking world. I mean, come on, Rwanda. You know, it's for all intents and purposes, Rwanda is basically a fucking desert with some cities in it and people running around. But they're doing this shit to those people. No matter where the fuck you are. You could be in the desert, you could be in a fucking deserted island. These motherfuckers want to target you, they're gonna do it. But here you go. Here's the video. Is it playing? Okay.
So,
can you hear it?
I'm going to be reading this article here.
Okay.
Operation Crimson Mist. Electronic slaughter in Rwanda. Spooks now use technology in Baghdad that was proven on 1 million dead Africans in Rwanda. Now keep this in mind, this is something that we are now finding out about, but there may be more stories like this, and I suspect in history there are. By Joe Vials. Files. http://educate-yourself.org/en- American MC in Baghdad 29 May 03.shtml May 29th 2003. Original title: American Mind Control in Baghdad. Operation Crimson Mist. Operation Crimson Mist. During the late afternoon of 6th of April 1994, a hail of cannon shells tore through the fuselage of a commercial airliner flying overhead central Rwanda. Several seconds later, the blazing plane exploded on impact, with the ground killing President Habyarimana of Rwanda, President Ntaryamira of Burundi, and most of their senior government officials. In that fatal millisecond of time, the entire political command structure of Central Africa was decapitated, leaving the way open for Operation Crimson Mist, the most obscene, terminal mind control experiment ever mounted by the United States of America against a sovereign nation. The Crimson Mist has been used again recently on a smaller scale in Iraq. It is now beyond doubt. That Crimson Mist has been used again recently on a smaller scale in Iraq is now beyond doubt. As Habyarimana and his colleagues made their death dive, a small group of American men and women lounged around in a large hut at the edge of a discreet gravel airstrip a few miles from the Rwandan capital, Kigali, temporary home for their 3 unmarked C-130 Hercules transport planes. All crew members carried forged credentials showing them as atmospheric researchers employed by the authentic civilian American agency, but these were only for emergency identification if one of the aircraft was forced to make an unscheduled landing on unfriendly territory. For all practical security purposes, neither they nor their 3 large aircraft were even in Africa. When news of the presidential crash came in over the VHF radio, one of the Hercules planes was swiftly prepared for takeoff. The flight engineer checked the attachment of the radio rocket-assisted takeoff packs, while the scientists made final adjustments to a large microwave dish mounted on the rear loaded ramp of the aircraft. It was a strange and esoteric piece of equipment alone that would directly contribute to the deaths of more than 1 million Africans during the 100 days that followed. Though completely silent in operation, the single microwave dish had more killing potential than a whole squadron of AC-130 Spectre gunships armed with 50 Gatling cannons, willing to commit mass murder. Though officially tagged an experiment, none of those present had any doubt that this was merely a cosmetic cover for the gruesome operational work ahead. Each member had been carefully vetted and then vetted again by U.S. intelligence to ensure that they had the right stuff and were philosophically committed to 2 objectives. First was the evolving need to control or eliminate political dissent by remote means in the run-up to the 21st century, and second was a need to stem or reverse massive population increases across the world, which threatened to overwhelm existing natural resources, especially water and food. Intrinsically, this required a willingness to commit mass murder, and everyone present had passed this critical test with flying colors. As the Hercules engine started with a roar, American agents in Kigali were working alongside local civil servants and members of the Rwandan Security Service, ramping up public suspicion about foul play in the presidential air crash. Urged on by corrupt officialdom, Hutu tribesmen started marching on Tutsi tribesmen and threw a few rocks at them. Innocent enough at the onset, although with a few nasty machete cuts here and there. But then the C-130 Hercules made a carefully calculated pass directly over the advancing Hutu, and they suddenly went berserk. Eyes glazed, the mood of the Hutu crowd went from simple anger to uncontrolled rage, and within minutes, hundreds of assorted Tutsi body parts were flying through the air, creating electronic rage. What the Hercules crew had just achieved has been an open secret since the late 50s, when researchers accidentally discovered that there is a precise control brainwave for literally everything we do and for everything we feel. The problem back then was that each of these control brainwaves, rage, fear, panic, lethargy, vomiting, and so on, had to be transmitted with an accuracy taken out of 3 decimal places, or they simply did not work at all. But as the years rolled by, and with the advent of transistors and microprocessors, the operational application of precise control brainwaves became practical reality. It is important to note here that the lethal trick repeated hundreds of times by the C-130 Hercules in Rwanda during April through July 1994 were not classic mind control in the ultimate conspiratorial meaning of them, i.e. where people claim to hear complicated messages inside their heads, or where it is feared that the NSA or similar intend to turn everyone into helpless zombies by implanting electronic chips in their arms or necks. What the C-130 crew were actually engaged in was electromagnetically augmenting a pre-existing state. Remember that the agents and security service personnel first had to point the Hutu tribesmen in the direction of the Tutsi, induce reasonable anger, and make sure they were appropriately armed. Only then could the C-130 go to work with the precise control brainwave of rage augmenting and thus upgrading crowd behavior from that of angry demonstrators to uncontrollable genocidal maniacs. Although not classic, this was and is unquestionably mind control for the simple reason that external means were being used to force an irresistible change in behavior. For those who really want to know how governments or agencies change public behavior on a whim, the explanation is not too complicated, though obtaining details of the classified control brain frequencies is all but impossible. Various academics have actually demonstrated some of these effects quasi-publicly over the years, which provides hard reality for skeptics. One of the leading lights in this field is Dr. Elizabeth Rauscher-Bice, who was a nuclear scientist and researcher at Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory and at Stanford Research Institute, professor of physics at John F. Kennedy, University of California research consultant to NASA and the U.S. Navy and a member of IEEE. APS, AAAS, MAA, AAMI. Elizabeth Rauscher-Bice identified specific frequency effects to induce nausea, happiness, and many other behavioral states decades ago. Clearly, Dr. Rauscher-Bice is an enthusiast. Give me the money and 3 mouths, she boasts, and I'll be able to affect the behavior of 80% of the people in this town without their knowing it. Make them happy, or at least think they're happy, or aggressive. Unlike many researchers in this field, Elizabeth Rauscher-Bice tends to be open about her work, has demonstrated the effects many times in quasi-public forums, and claims to experiment only on fully informed people. Many years ago, during one memorable demonstration in California, she turned a specific brainwave on. All students on the left side of her auditorium were upon their teeth, started chattering collectively and uncontrollably. When the unaffected students on the right side of the auditorium suggested this might be some sort of trick, Elizabeth Rauscher-Bice calmly turned the specific brainwave on them instead. The right side now suffered exactly the same fate, watched by the stunned but no longer affected students on the left side. Extra low frequencies. Wow. The main problem lies in the delivery of these brain waves to the target because they all lie in the extremely low spectrum between 0.1 and 25 hertz cycles, which, with all controlled brain waves in an even narrower central band between 0.6 and 10.2 hertz. These are effectively the same as Earth frequencies, meaning that they are very hard to direct via conventional radio transmission. Remember that in order to narrow a central band between 0.6 and 10.2 hertz. Remember that in order to be effective in selective crowd behavior augmentation, you must be able to restrict delivery to clearly defined crowds in clearly defined areas. This is achieved by using an extremely high frequency microwave beam, which is then amplitude modulated at exactly the same rate as the desired control brainwave. Now, this is important with 5G, guys. Little insertion here from yours truly. Going back in. This is much easier to explain with pictures, so take a good look at the diagram below. Delivery of control brainwaves by modulating microwave beam. Required control brainwave or brainwave set. Continuous microwave carrier transmissions. Delivery of control brainwaves to selected targets. Wow. Wow. Oh my God, wow. Microwaves in the 1 to 3 gigahertz range travel in perfectly straight lines like light to make them easy to control in terms of direction, regardless of power input. In most cases, microwaves are transmitted by a dish aerial of the sort you frequently see located low down on all television transmitter mast. These are designed to transfer high volume electronic data between the television and studio and transmitter and vice versa. Where the American mind controllers score with the airborne and truck mounted equipment is by using microwave aerials that can be adjusted in exactly the same way as you would adjust the focus on a variable beam flashlight. How this is done is shown in the second diagram to the right. In Rwandan Hutu tribesman example shown near the start of this report, the crew of the C-130 Hercules only needed to know the width of the target crowd on the ground. and the width of their own microwave beam at any given true altitude in feet, as read directly from the radar altimeter. With those two variables available, it is then a simple matter to adjust beam width to accurately bracket the target crowd from any altitude chosen. Baghdad looting. But this equipment is not just deployed in large lumbering Hercules transport planes. During recent weeks, European security experts have concluded that smaller versions of Crimson Mist were recently deployed on the streets of Baghdad, designed in part to augment the media propaganda line that Iraqi citizens are dangerous savages, all badly in need of direct supervision by democratic American authorities. One classic example of this was the looting of the Baghdad Museum, apparently by a crowd of undisciplined rabble, but video footage tells a very different story. To pull off this stunt, the American authorities need to assemble a crowd, managed quite easily with a promise of free food. Then they need to place the crowd outside the museum, which again was easy because they located the free food outside the museum itself. Next up, the attention of the crowd had to be drawn to the museum itself, which was achieved in spectacular fashion by firing 2 100mm shells from an Abrams tank gun straight through the main doors. Fine so far, but how to get them inside? The video shows 2 soldiers gesticulating to the crowd, urging them to go in and help themselves, thereby clearly identifying the target Rwanda style. Then it starts to get really interesting. The 2 soldiers rapidly withdraw, leaving the Iraqis standing leaderless outside the open doors, and then click, just like flicking a light switch, the entire crowd goes nuts absolutely simultaneously, which never happens in real life. In the real world, there's always a leader visibly stirring up the crowd and preparing them for action, but not outside the Baghdad Museum. One second, these folks are dull, hungry Iraqis. Next second, they're instant, uncontrolled maniacs streaming in through the museum doors. It is also suspected that the same equipment was used to augment the looting attacks on various hospitals around central Baghdad, though this claim seems to be based as much on logic as it is on video footage. These so-called looters are Iraqi citizens who received essentially free health care in the hospitals under Saddam Hussein. Not only that, but their wives and children are being bombed and shot by Americans, meaning that their free hospitals are absolutely essential to them, and thus the very places they would normally defend in the first place. Bearing this logic in mind, it seems likely that the European security experts are also correct in this claim. Homeland Security. Quote. While there is unlikely to be very much concern in America, Britain, and Australia for the plight of Iraqis on the streets of Baghdad, it may be time to examine what is likely to happen in our own democratic countries if things get more out of control than they are at present. Remember that the 2.2 million strong demonstration in London, just before the illegal invasion of Iraq, had little, if anything, to do with English folk like Saddam Hussein. Iraq was merely an excuse for this unprecedented mass of human beings to migrate to London, wave banners that mostly read, "Not in our name," at corrupt politicians. The bottom line is that the next time 2.2 million British citizens descend on the capital and have to go to the politicians, their real targets, they might be carrying something far more dangerous than banners. Every policeman and military man knows very well that a 2.2 million strong mass with hostile intent simply cannot be stopped by standard riot control techniques, and they cannot be stopped by bullets fired by soldiers on the streets. Even if British soldiers could be persuaded to open fire on their own neighbors, most unlikely, the entire army would be powerless to act. So what then? Across the Atlantic in America and in Australia, things are really no better. As I write, the American dollar is headed straight to forebasement levels, which in turn will lead to a depression and increased anger on the part of the Americans, aimed largely at corrupt politicians on Capitol Hill. Naturally, the politicians will try to put the people down as usual. But what if this time it is a step too far? What if a few hundred or a few thousand of the 260 million private weapons?
There's my personal helicopter flying around.
What then? The chances are that in all affected Western countries, politicians and their real masters will try to invoke the use of highly unconventional weapons in order to try and save their own worthless hides. How successful they might be when that day comes, as it surely will, is largely up to you. Joe Viles. Web posted. joeviles.co.uk/subliminal message. Subliminal suggestions/mindcontrol.html. So I've got a personal story on this, and then I got another story that came from friends that's personal and recent. When I was growing up with my mom, it wasn't really easy in our teenage years to get along, but I had been determined at one point. I did an experiment where I wanted to try and make my mom happy. I decided to be a good girl. And for a couple of months, I did everything right. And one day, while out and about, my mother exploded on me and said something that was not very nice. She cursed me out. She said, "Fuck your mother." Excuse my French. That was a curse that she loved to say to other people, but she said it to me, which, of course, the irony is she was cursing herself. But that led to me running away from home. That led to me staying in a shelter. That led to my mother sending me out of the country when I was 17, pulling me out of school, and sending me to Israel and the kibbutz for a year. And that was in January of 1994, and in April of 1994, well, it was actually in February of 1994 that this had happened. By April, I'm on the kibbutz, and I'm hearing how there's this big balagan in Los Angeles, and that's how I heard of the LA riots. So I was not there at the time, but it was a big deal, and it made the news. It was quite a thing. It would not be for years later that I would find out in my research and collection of readings, and at this point I don't remember where I have collected it, but it was some years ago that I discovered that HAARP was being used on Los Angeles in 1994 for the anger frequency was being tested on LA from January to April of 1994. I'm sorry, it was 1994. It was 1992.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, that went up almost around the time I moved here.
That was the year I ran away from home. That was the year of the LA riots. But yeah, I was trying to get along with my mother. We blew up in each other's faces. It led to a lot of tension. And then there is the LA riots later on. So in light of this story, and then one more, back when the racial tension was very, very strong after the shooting, some of us will call it a FF shooting. Can't really say the word, or the video will be taken down. All FF videos get taken down on YouTube. You have to go elsewhere to get information on drills, shooter drills, and things like that. But there was a point last year that the tension, it was actually 2 years ago, that the tension got so bad, the racial tension in America got so bad that in Baton Rouge, my friends talking about the tension was so bad you feel like people were going to explode at any given moment on each other. When whites and blacks walked into a store, there was a given tension. And that was interesting to note because I had not one but two friends who moved out of one who moved out of Baton Rouge, and one who just left to visit New Orleans at the time of this great tension, right before the flood of Baton Rouge, that great 1,000-year flood, which seemed to dissipate the tensions and move the energies on. But the two people that had left Baton Rouge at that time, for one reason or another, had both stated they had felt this heavy oppression lift off of them as soon as they did. And it makes you wonder.
Yeah, makes you wonder.
I was trying to make a BitChute channel. I can't even make one. It's so confusing compared to YouTube.
So is it over? Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, seriously, that was a good one. I liked it.
How they used the dish on a Hercules aircraft and microwaved a large group of people.
Yep.
to make them go bonkers. Now, if you think about that, there's a movie. It's relatively new. It's called The Signal. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Where the signal is broadcast over televisions and it makes everybody turn into a fucking genocidal maniac. Basically, because of the signal. That's basically what she's talking about here. They sent a signal to these people to make them fucking go berserk. Like a switch. Now, this isn't a movie she's talking about. This is talking about in fucking Baghdad and Rwanda. She's talking about real life shit. She's not talking about a fucking movie. Now, this is the kind of shit these fuckers are doing because I personally have had them use this technology against me to just piss me off. They've done it to my wife to just piss her off I'm sitting here not doing anything, right? I'm not doing nothing. And all of a sudden she's fucking angry as fuck at me about something for no reason whatsoever. I said something to her and all of a sudden she's pissed off. And that's them doing it. And I know it is because they talk about it. They've talked about it. Look, what they're like on V2K. They're like, watch what I do. Watch this. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to piss his wife off right now. And they do. They literally do.
Okay, I'm gonna try to upload a video to BitChute.
So
doesn't even work.
Considering what's been here, that we've watched videos and we've talked. It's 2 hours and 55 minutes. I'm gonna end the stream here in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
If you got any final thoughts or anything you want to talk about?
No, not really.
Yeah, a minute or two. That was a pretty good narration right there to listen to. And I think
She was actually good. I'm glad I found a good one.
I think it's a pretty good thing to end on about the reality of microwave weapons.
Oh yeah.
That's I guess the CIA she was talking about. Using this shit to fucking kill people. Right? That's what it basically was talking about, right? They were using the fucking microwaves to drive people crazy. So if you don't believe that they would do it to you, you need to wake up. Right?
Wow, they only let you can't even fucking do a video. My God, this is all my files are too large for BitChute.
Well, you can only have
says 2 gigabytes, the biggest you can do. Oh God, you can do big
can only
videos.
do like a 20-minute or 30-minute on BitChute.
It says, BitChute says it's only 2 gigabyte. All mine are too big. I can't even upload a video. I quit.
It's only like 30 minutes. Now, what you can do is you can piece them up.
Yeah, forget it. I quit. I'm not even bothering.
I looked at BitChute and I'm not fucking with it because
it's too much work. I just gave up.
I looked at it and I was like, yeah, there's just too much to deal with it.
No, I already tried doing an avatar and uploading one video. It didn't work.
It's not easy like YouTube.
No, it's a bitch.
Now, I don't know about Patreon. I don't know about how Patreon works.
Well, you can take your private videos and put them in there, and they'll play all your stuff that's censored on YouTube.
But that's all about making money, and like I said before, I'm not doing this to make money. I'm not going to start trying to make money off of this.
Well, you have to be monetized, I think, even to get that over 1,000.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not interested in going that route. I want to do what we were talking about with our idea.
Yeah, I know.
So me and you need to really, talk. I don't know if you've added me on my Facebook or whatever. If you want to,
I just want to take a break from it for a while. All right, take a break. I'm involved in my new project.
Well, then I'll work on something and I'll figure something out to make it work. If
I have all the stuff in place, I just can't.
If I have to write an HTML website or something, something Visual Basic or something.
Nobody seems to care anymore. It's like I'm doing this for nothing.
No, people care. We've got people in here watching. We've got a dozen people in here, or we had a dozen people in here watching. We've got 7 people in here.
Nobody gives a shit no more.
They do give a shit. It's just they're tired that nothing they do. It seems to reveal any kind of solution. Well, as I've been saying tonight, Like I said, I wanted you to talk about your story. I mean, me and Angel have told our stories.
I told mine before a dozen times on my
You
channel.
haven't told it to me.
I've told it to everybody.
Well, not to
Well,
me.
the guy I worked for, I played the
where your
video.
targeting started. You haven't told me where you're.
There's 10 different stories. There's
I
about
know
10
you've told
different
me
people.
some stuff that's going on with you, at your work and shit. But I want to hear your story, and I want to hear it on the channel.
Yeah, we'll do it some other day.
And I repeat my story. I've said my story fucking 100 times, and I'm
I've
not
done
going
mine
to.
a bunch of times on my channel.
So I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I want people to understand what's happening to you too. I mean, you're having a different type of targeting than me. I'm having a different type of targeting than Angels.
Yeah, my ex-wife's involved, my ex-employer, my brother.
There you go. See, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You have things to impart to others about how these motherfuckers work and what happens. And
I spent probably $100,000 on my ass, if not more.
Oh, they probably spent more.
So take my business down, hire all these people.
I don't even want to try and put a number on mine because it's like, I mean, what the fuck, dude?
And they followed me across country. I seen the cars on the road when I was moving. They passed my moving van.
I mean, after closer inspection of my targeting, I know I've been targeted for 20 years now or so. It's just that it wasn't this blatant V2K and remote neural monitoring shit. It was just a different type of targeting. But they were stealing from me they've been stealing from shit from me for fucking 20 years. So what the fuck?
It's like no resolution. People are just giving up. I can't continue on if there's be no outcome.
Well, that's what I was talking about. That's why the problem why people aren't making videos is because they're not getting
you put input and you get no output or whatever.
They're not seeing a reconciliation. Yeah. They're not getting a result.
You get laughed off YouTube and censored. That's all that's happening. It's a
So
waste of time.
It's like
a waste of time.
It's like a perpetual circle. You keep saying this shit.
It's like a clock where the minute hand just stays on the same second and won't move.
Yeah. But the problem is, right? We have been making an impact because I know we have from my personal experience because they've changed their tactics with me.
I think my channel being shut off has helped out a lot.
I mean they don't do the street theater like they used to as much. I mean, every now and then someone will come by and do their shit. The helicopters don't fucking go whirling around my house with them pretending like the cops are talking at me and shit and harassing me. They don't have the ambulances and fire trucks going by every fucking 5 minutes anymore. They don't have the cops driving by whooping. They don't have people out front of the trailer park screaming anymore. They've stopped doing that shit. The reason they've stopped doing that shit is because they know we are reaching people. You know, I mean, before I started doing this, right? Before I had 40 subs, right? Maybe 40 subs with my little channel doing my just doing my artwork, right? And I only have 202 subs, right? Now that's 202 people that are like-minded in the understanding that gang stalking is a real thing. Now, whether some of them are perps or not, I'm not going to speculate. But the reality is what we're doing here is reaching some people. Now, what I have to say is we had, I think it was just John Heyman was just in here. And
we need to get the guy like the gang stalking show on here, see what he has to say. Somebody else, why is he not doing videos? Why are these other people not doing videos? Why have they quit? You know, get these other people in.
And we had the other guy that come in and said that, look, what you guys are doing here has helped me, right? You remember him?
Yeah, John.
Came in here and told us that what we're doing has helped him understand what's happening to him, and it's helped him. That's what this is about. That's what this channel's about. That's what this talking about. That's what these videos are about. That's what this rage is about. Is helping you, the target, understand what's happening to you and sifting through the fucking representation that some people are posting. Because I'm not going to bullshit you about this. Will's not going to bullshit you about this.
I'm
Angels
just
is
tired
not.
of it.
We're not going to bullshit you about what's happening. We're not going to fucking speculate on fucking Mongolians or fucking aliens or spirits or fucking whatever. We're telling you about gang stalking. We're telling you about the people that are behind this shit. We're telling you about the tactics these people are using. And we're trying to give you a little insight as to what is happening to you without being muddied down by some fucking bullshit artist trying to, say it's fucking spirits or aliens or whatever the other shit is. It's people, okay? I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not gonna listen to that shit because it's not gonna help you. Talking about your spirit realm and your, like this video the guy was talking about, it's cosmic and this shit. And that was supposed to be somebody that was an FBI. I'm like, come on, really? This shit ain't cosmic. You're just fucking blowing smoke up people's ass with that shit. This is fucking technology and shut up. And psycho people doing this shit. So anyway, I've ranted enough.
Yeah, I'm ready to call it a night.
And just keep your head up, Tanya, Virginia, whoever else is still in here. I mean, whoever's watching. If what we got, the information and any questions that we answer for you help you. I mean, it's like I say, if I can help one person feel better about not being alone and being targeted, or maybe understand what's happening to them a little better and giving them a chance to release their anger, come on here and vent. I don't care. You want to come on here like Sassy and fucking, just go off about your targeting. That's what we need. We need people to talk about their targeting. That's why I'm telling you to talk, Will. But I'm not going to argue with you about it. But we need the testimony. Whether people are tired.
You need a coalition. You need a coalition of people that quit. The people that quit doing videos and their shows. Why did they quit? Why don't they talk about it? Like me, I'm burned out. The reason why
we're not going to get a
YouTube
resolution
censored me.
without
YouTube
helping
censored me, and I'm tired of it, and I'm burned out on it. I'm just gonna probably fucking do something else that's not making any impact. Nobody gives a fuck.
I mean, like you said, we know we're not going to get help from law enforcement. We know we're not going to get help from the government. We know that. Well, we got to help our fucking selves. That's why I'm willing to sit here and tell you everybody that's stalking me that I know of for certain, what they're doing, how they're doing it, where they live. I don't give a shit. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What worse are they going to do than torture me? Right? I mean, hell, I might be better off sitting in a jail cell. At least I won't have to worry about what the fuck I'm going to do tomorrow. Fuck. It's just like I'm fucking sick of them, man. And I'm not playing with them. I'm not hiding their shenanigans. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to hide their names. I know who they are. I know what they're fucking doing.
Is Angel still there?
And so do you.
Angel, you still there?
You, the target out there watching, you know who's fucking you over. You have a good idea because you can see it in their goddamn eyes when they talk to you.
All right, Scott, let's end this. I'm tired.
All right. I think I can.
I've been up since 6 o'clock. We'll work all day. I'm beat.
But we have to come together as a fucking as a unit and understand that we're all being fucked over and no one's going to help us but us.
I'll talk about my thing some other time. Do
That,
it maybe at the beginning of the show.
that would be good.
At the beginning of the show. I'll
That
take
would
an
be
hour.
good. So, Angels, anything else to say before we leave?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not. Fucked up night for me,
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's
as
pretty fucked
usual,
up.
but it's all right.
No, you were here. I mean, the other night I sat here and didn't, the last couple times I didn't say a fucking word.
That's
Tonight
how I
haven't.
feel tonight.
Tonight I pretty much haven't shut up. But maybe I just I needed a, like you say, you needed a break from the stress. But I had some things I wanted to vent, and I know it'll change for you. You'll call me on the phone, Will, and we'll be saying, oh, I got to talk about this, and we'll talk about it. I know she hasn't been calling me a lot lately, but
You can play my intro if you want.
I don't even have your intro.
You can play mine if you want.
I don't even fuck with it. I don't have one. I'm not gonna.
It's all on private. Copyright clean.
If I made one, I'd make something out of my own music and some fucking something else. If I was gonna have one, but thanks for coming out. We appreciate every one of you, that the targets that are still trying to persevere and survive being targeted. I hesitate to ever tell anybody have a good day or have a good night or take care or be safe, because it just seems empty when you say it as a target.
Some people say the word "be safe" is like a bad word.
As being a target, yeah. It is kind of like that, because that.
It's like,
I will tell you,
be safe. We're watching you.
I will tell you that in this trailer park, they say that to each other. Oh, you're safe, and they're talking to each other about, oh, he's not going to be able to do anything, or you're safe from the target. Well, they're not safe. None of us are safe, because they're fucking, like Tanya says, they're beaming fucking microwaves at our ass, and fucking sticking the microscope up your ass 24/7. But, and we're gonna end this with Angels riding off into the sunset, wherever the fuck he's going. So we'll show Angels doing the drive. You can drive along with Angels for the last couple minutes of the show.
Closing out the show with Angels.
Was that a Bigfoot? Oh. What's that, a
he
Bigfoot
drives
over
fast. Don't he drive fast tonight? He drives fast.
But anyway, yeah, he does drive pretty quick on the old dirt roads. Angels is taking us on a ride into obscurity. So, on that note, the stop sign is here in the left there. Have a good night. Thanks for taking us for a ride, Angels, and thank you for coming in here, Will.
There's a stop sign, and we all stop.
Yep, there's the stop sign. There's the end of the stream. Have a good night, everybody.
See you, everybody.
See ya.
Say good night, Angels. Bye, everyone.